welcome to another episode of Council of Reads, the destination for the latest discussions on comic books, movies, toys, and the immense physical strength and attractiveness of our one and only saviour, Jar Jar Binks. I'm Dylan, that's Jason,
Okay.
Nitin,
Yo.
Fomi,
Hey.
and Dave.
I
Shut up, Dave!
thought you were going to say Dave was our attractive man. Look at that hair.
Yeah.
I noticed you pulled it out before we started recording too.
His hair?
Yeah.
Start again, Dylan.
I'm not reading that again. This week in the world of comics, Jeff Johns and Gary Frank brought out comic Image, and King in Black came to an end. Exciting stuff. Also, a very old comic book sells for a very ridiculous amount of money.
Yes.
New Batman animated movie trailer, Loki trailer came out,
Yes.
and the only part of my existence that makes me feel alive, Invincible, and Falcon and Winter Soldier came out.
Oh yeah, Friday's like the greatest day of the week.
It's
by far.
amazing.
Yeah.
And it's even better if Superman and Lois had come out, but that's been a hiatus, I think.
I think I still got to catch up on one episode.
Yeah, it's been good.
There's like a break or something over there.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Because the first week I thought, whatever, we don't have to get into it.
Yeah.
Geiger! It's a comic book that came out from Image. And it's by Jeff Johns and Gary Frank. Usually big DC dudes. And
Oh, it's the first Jeff Johns create our own book in
Ever?
15. No, he did that one. Possession or Possessed. It was him and Liam Sharp on like a demon book, like a exorcist type of thing. Man, it's got to be would have been 15 years ago. I think it was Image Cliffhanger maybe.
Barely remember it.
Cliffhanger,
Maybe,
wow.
yeah, it might not have been Cliffhanger. It might have just been Wildstorm. I don't know.
And
Might
not
have been
Stallone
Wildstorm.
cliffhanger for you people out there.
Hey?
Different cliffhanger to
I
the movie.
barely remember that.
Yeah, it's him.
It sounds. It just sounds familiar.
I might just be making stuff up. Could be the wrong writer. I don't know. I should have done some research.
Oh, well.
Overrated.
Yeah.
It's a great book.
Well, I
Yes.
start now. It was very good.
I liked it a lot.
All right,
We'll
give
pass
us
it to the person that hasn't seen
what's the breakdown, Dylan?
Okay, so post-apocalyptic society, humans have, as they usually do, nuked themselves to hell. And in the wilderness, there's like a legend, like a myth of this guy that's just walking around without a radiation suit.
Yeah. Glows at night. Sort
Yeah,
of thing.
glows at night, and he'll like come and get you, kind of thing.
Yeah, like a boogeyman for the the outskirts, I would imagine. But I thought it was really good.
It was interesting. Yeah.
Did you think they sort of mentioned that the war is like unknown and they don't know what happened?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, that's an interesting little
'Cause it's
subplot
usually-
that'll come up later.
They know exactly what's happened.
Because it's not that
Yeah.
far removed, I didn't feel.
It's based in the year 2030,
Yeah.
at least when it happens.
Yeah.
Do they say, but isn't the unknown the entity that they say it is? Or is it unknown as in it's covering up for whoever launched?
Oh, well, because like when the neighbours come,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, it's probably his people.
Yeah, true.
So like it's definitely not clear what has happened,
yeah.
or and, like even to the people that are there, not just to us, the
Yeah.
readers. But basically, yeah, it starts and you got a flashback, and the dude and his family got a shelter, trying to get to the shelter. He don't make it.
Yeah.
Spoilers, like, but it's a bit hard not to spoil that.
Yeah.
'Cause that's the whole point. Obviously, he gets trapped. Family inside. He gets all Geiger manned up.
Yeah.
It's very
good, but
Fallout. You got different factions running
yes,
the wastelands.
They all have a gimmick.
yes.
And it's
They
great.
sure do.
The end, the double page spread of
The
the
map.
the map.
It's
Yes.
amazing. I can't wait for
Love
that.
it.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've been that excited for a random issue
Yeah.
too.
And even more like Fallout, there's a game called New Vegas.
Yes.
And they turned the strip into like
Yes.
a colony thing. And there's casinos there, and a casino
Yeah.
guy runs the whole place. Very much Fallout New Vegas. I'm like, oh, wow.
So yeah, so the guy that's running Las Vegas is in Camelot.
Yes.
Is it Camelot?
Yep.
Yeah, Camelot.
Yeah, which is like
Excalibur.
Excalibur in
Yeah.
Las Vegas if you've
A
ever
few other
been.
ones.
Oh, Nero's. That seems...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's Nero's and there's
Gold
Manhattan.
beard.
Yeah.
Gold beard.
Yes.
So there's a lot of analogs to actual Las
Even the
Vegas.
smaller ones, like you know, you know,
Nice,
it's not
nice.
just the big
yeah,
ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like-
we won't give away anymore, but that's
Yeah.
really good.
I feel like if you've been there, you definitely appreciate
Yes,
it.
Oh,
yes.
very
a lot,
much so.
Yeah.
They're all in the wrong places.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 10 years in the future.
yeah,
or more.
yeah. Try to
The explosion moved everything around.
Because when I was flicking through it the other day, Friday when the books came in, I'm like, well, yeah, you get the first bit, it's all just the post-apocalyptic stuff and the guy, and then like the end, I'm like, he's a kid, like, what the the hell is going on?
There is a big change in the last few
Yeah,
pages.
and like, it all makes sense perfectly as
Yes.
you read it, but flicking through it,
At first,
what
yeah.
is this?
He's like just in a full medieval
Yeah.
dress and everything. And this guy doing a portrait of him
Yeah, with
too.
a dragon,
I'm
yeah.
like, what the hell is this? But a very good first issue.
Yeah.
Because not only, I think they've started their own imprint.
Yeah.
Or studio, whatever, however you want to
Mad Ghost.
No.
And they've got a few other people coming up, big names to do stuff for them as well coming up. So, Johnsy, you know.
Have they
Why
named
not?
any other big names yet, or just...
There is something. I think there's something in here. They mentioned.
I like Jeff Johns. I follow.
Oh yeah, there's an ad for Snipe and Slug. He's the gun, she's the bullet. I was like, oh, that looks
Peter
interesting.
Tomasi.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow.
Just in case we can't find a picture of that.
I'm sure I can.
Because it's an ad, maybe not, you know? I don't know. But just in case, sounds interesting.
Yes.
Tomasi and Brad Walker, I was like, more to come from Jeff Johnson.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys read the little
I did.
Junkyard Joe on
Yeah.
the back? I didn't read that.
Like a Beetle Bailey sort
Oh,
of
nice.
Yeah.
rip-off.
And it's referenced in the story.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Jeff Johns, I follow pretty much whatever he writes, I'll give it a read. And that was pretty good.
Ooh.
And Gary Frank.
Yeah.
Gary Frank's a great artist.
He's
That
incredible.
is really cool.
I think it was just a little refreshing to see Johns do something a little different again, you know?
Not superhero.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it is kind of superhero.
It is, yeah, but not.
A bit of a twist on it.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah,
For
it's a bit-
the first issue.
Yeah. Like, one thing I thought was a bit cop-outy is that he has, like, a human form.
Yes.
I felt it would have been better if he was, like, disfigured somehow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Like, somehow.
Yeah.
Like, you've got... The end of the spectrum is, like, Toxic Crusader,
Yes.
right? So you've got a lot of middle ground. He can be...
And he's still got the chicks.
Yeah. It's the tutu, bro.
Like, somehow. Like, either he's permanently a glowing skeleton,
Yeah.
or... Like,
That's what I
he's
assumed it
messed
was going to
up.
be. He
Yeah.
would have been like Radioactive Man.
Yeah.
Marvel Radioactive Man, all the time glowing.
Yeah.
Well, not that he does, but you know what I mean. That's
But
what
he can transform from a perfectly normal-looking
From
guy,
the books I read.
yeah, to the radioactive guy. So,
Yeah.
I thought that was a bit weird.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it was
It's a good
really
feel
good.
in the book, but it
Yes.
just
Yeah.
for longer term, or not necessarily longer term, but just the actual point of the story. Yeah, I think it would have been better one way or the other.
Yeah.
I'm more of a... I have it both. I'm happy with both.
Okay.
We know
Because
that, Dave.
you need to convey... No, but it's easy to convey emotion
killing me,
with a...
Dad. Killing me.
Convey emotion with a human face and, like...
But I
Like,
think
if Ghost Rider's in pain and you got shot, you're not going to be able to tell that, like, you got shot and it's like, you know, like... But it feels like a human face on it. It's like, anguish.
But I felt
interesting.
that it would be a more tragic story. It's like the thing. Like,
Yeah.
Like Ben Grimm.
Yeah.
He can't just Hulk back into Ben Grimm. He's always a rock man.
Yep.
Yes.
And you feel worse
That's
for
always
him.
the thing.
Yeah.
Because at present, there's potential happy ending
Yeah.
in the works for him is not out of the question.
Yeah.
What's that in comic books?
Yeah, but that's why. But if he was all messed up, even if the happiness side of things
Yeah.
comes,
Look how well
we
that...
seen it with Better Bill last week.
You
Yeah.
just
Yes,
words
yes,
out of
yes.
my mouth. Look how well that worked for the
Yes.
book we spoke about last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I
Oh, very
wasn't,
good.
I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did.
Mm.
Because, you know, post-apocalyptic setting, it is... It's not like you roll your eyes at it every time, but it's just... It's out there a lot these days.
And it's not a setting you can do a lot of new with. Like,
Yes.
because just the system
Yeah.
is like it can't be too different because
Already there's
yeah,
lots of parallels and stuff.
Yes.
But yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
yes. Well, all right. Well, on post-apocalyptic image, let's skip ahead a little. The plan. Nocterra issue 2. Did you check out that? Anyone check out Nocterra issue 2?
No, but
I didn't get a chance to finish it. I was reading it. And then I had to do
Not
something.
bad. You know, the first issue I liked, except it was a bit wordy. The art was great. Plot was interesting, but too wordy. Less words. Good job, Scott Snyder. But yeah, interesting.
bit more.
Yeah.
Less words, you say?
Well, yeah, there's less. I did that myself when I flipped
compared to
through it
issue
first.
1, there's
Yes.
less words.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
But yeah. There was some cool stuff in there, like the tree bit with the neon tree.
Yeah, that's cool. They have like
Yeah.
little like rest stops essentially,
Yes.
where people just wrap a tree in Christmas lights and
yep.
put neon
Oh, 'cause
signs there.
They're like charging stations.
charge stations, yeah.
they're all using electric trucks because
Yeah.
where you're going to be getting
Yeah.
Yeah.
fuel from, well, you know.
Yeah.
But they're ports. They call them ports.
Yes.
Not truck stops. And they're like, why are you calling truck stops? Because we're not stopping. That's all serious. Yeah, it was good. Because the first issue I was like, yeah, it was good, but I wasn't sure if I was going to bother. But issue 2, I looked at it, I was like, oh, looks so pretty. I'll give it a shot. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
I wonder where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
You get more at the end of this?
Sorta.
Okay.
Yes, you get some answers about the guys that she's ferrying.
Oh yeah. Okay.
He sort of has to come up a bit clean with exactly what's going on and what his involvement is, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, I like.
Do you find like
a lot of teeth in
the
skulls.
villain?
Yeah.
Do you find that like just pure a bit lazy?
Oh, I wouldn't say
flat,
lazy.
Because it's like fall flat. Like
It's clearly a style choice.
And that's what that material looks like
Yes,
in real life.
It's supposed to be sort of
Carbon nanotubes. If you look up a picture of it, I've seen people
this is like the blackest black paint or whatever.
essentially. Yeah, like they coated it in like a bust, right? And they got the same bust on the side. It looks like a black circle.
Yeah.
You can't see anything.
No features.
Yeah, no features at all. So yeah, I can get over that.
Yeah.
Because that's what it actually looks like.
And when everything else is already a lot of darkness in there, if you're gonna have the bad guy sort of be dark as well,
Yeah.
to make him stand out, just complete facelessness, probably.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're all just black monsters in there. Yeah, that was alright.
Yeah, cool.
And the other main book this week, King in Black. Final of King in Black.
Yeah, big
Plus,
one.
a double end of King in Black with Venom 34. I think the second last issue of that as well. I think 200 issue, special 200 issue next.
Yeah.
Which I think's the end of the Donny Cates run. Which all in all has been really good. But King in Black, very good. Hard to talk a lot about it without giving away spoilers.
Yeah.
There's some big stuff in there that I don't want to spoil for people. But fun, big issue. Like, if you've been enjoying the book, I think you'll be pretty happy with the way it ends. You better not look at it. You guys can have
That's
sus. Sort of finished sort of the way I thought, but with a few twists along the way. But
Yeah, because the end, I'm like, okay, that was.
yeah,
That
obvious.
just seemed like that's what.
There was only
what's gonna
two
happen.
options, I
Yeah.
thought. But yeah, it was good. Like, man, Stegman art on this whole book's been great. It was the whole Venom run.
Really
He's
has.
off and on, but it's the best stuff of his career.
Yeah, I hadn't seen him before, but that's very nice art.
Never seen Stegman?
Really?
Really?
Superior Spidey. That was his biggest book sort of
Yes.
before this.
No, maybe.
You don't read that?
No.
Because they
I
brought...
might have flicked through some, but I wouldn't have seen like the main
when he
credit.
first came on, he was very McFarlane-y.
Yeah,
Right.
very much.
And then they tried to move him off the Spider books, and nothing looked great. It was like on an Avenger book.
Did he do Scarlet Spider, or was that someone else?
Yes, he did Scarlet Spider,
okay,
yes.
cool.
Really
I think
good
Scarlet
book.
Spider
Yeah.
then
Really
to
good book.
Superior. Yeah, Scarlet might have been the first book, actually,
yeah.
yes. And then they moved to Avengers, and it looked ugly. Everyone looked ugh. But his style was changing, and this is a bit more like the Avengers stuff, but a bit more Spidey-ish. I think his current style, but man, because the shots where you see not just the Venom like in there, like it's not a spoiler if you've been reading it, but the Cap and some of the other Avengers, and like man, some cool looking. He draws everyone great. I really dig it. It's been good. The whole Donny Cates, him, Venom, Cup 3 run or whatever, very good. Be interesting to see what happens with the character going forward. In both of these. Not just what's going to happen with Eddie Brock, what's going to happen with some other people maybe as well, actually.
Yeah, well, I'm probably about October 19 now. So just before, probably just before Maximum Carnage.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, Absolute Carnage.
Yep.
Sorry, Maximum Carnage.
Yep.
Absolute Carnage. And yeah, everything Cates has been doing, like the Venom story has come from different perspectives and from different writers, and then they've tried to bring things together. They started doing a lot of this stuff with the Space Knight in regards of the planets and trying to really nail the real background and the real
and why he retconned a lot of that. He did it
nicely.
well.
Yeah.
Yes.
It didn't really put a full kibosh on those books because there's some good stories in those books. They're not great books. I really like. I also really like Flash.
Yeah.
And I know there's some hope on the horizon for that down the track.
Yes,
too.
yes. I do believe so.
Is probably all I'll say.
For sure.
But yeah, I really wanted to just go through and catch up, but I'm not gonna because there's so many other books that entangle with it. I don't want to ruin what other things.
Yeah,
I've
you're
read.
right.
So I'm just going to
get
keep going
something
through.
else.
I've gone this long without spoilers. If I get a couple other spoilers, it doesn't really matter. I'm still going to enjoy the story. Donny Cates writes a great story, so I've got no issues there. So yeah, really looking forward to getting to the end of this. But it's going to be a little while because I just went through everything, and then I think I've got about 3 boxes to catch up on so far. So that's okay.
Sounds familiar. Read more books for this than I do for at home. But anyway. Anybody read anything else?
Yes.
Tankers.
Tankers are the first, for us at least, of the stuff from Bad Ideas.
Yes.
Where do I start with this book, man? This is like this is a Paul Verhoeven movie.
Very much so.
Like it's incredible. The first 2 pages already, it's just so tongue in cheek.
Yes.
So in the near future, right?
Capitalism at its best.
Yeah, it's incredible. Obviously, we only have so much fossil fuel to harvest from the planet. The CEOs of Greenleaf Oil have found a solution. Okay, there's only so much dead dinosaurs. All right, so we travel back in time, save the dinosaurs.
Because when 2 dinosaurs love each other,
they make more dinosaurs. And when they die, that makes more oil.
It's like they can invent a time travel device, but they still want oil.
Money, Nitin.
I'm sure you could use that time travel device. You would make more money that way.
No, but you can't just let people run back in time.
Yeah, but you have tours. You can do like a guided.
Oh no, that sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Doesn't work this time.
You could like build a park.
they're saying like China and Russia like tenfolded their demand of like oil. I don't think a couple of tours like back in time is going to help.
No, but you can go and take all their oil first.
Just a
But they already
sideways
want the
drilling
oil.
machine.
Slant drilling.
Slant drilling.
No, everybody's oil. You get like, Greenleaf, you get everybody's oil.
Wow.
But it's good. They got these mechs, and they go back in time, and they fight dinosaurs. It's ridiculous.
It looks fantastic.
They fight dinosaurs to save the dinosaurs.
The comic book?
I don't know if I would say that.
Save dinosaurs.
I'm pretty sure I've
They're
seen
still
it.
going to go.
I've
they
seen a
saved the
trophy
dinosaurs.
getting taken back.
Yeah, trophies. Yeah. I'm like,
For them to die en masse later.
Later, yes.
why do those mechs have dinosaur heads? Oh no, they're trophies.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That got explained very
They're
quickly.
just trying to make pretty much dinosaurs like a cage animal that like you could go to like supermarket and get some oil, you know, like it's
No.
yes.
They want to.
They're keeping them so
They
they
still need them to die.
yeah,
so
like
There'll be more fossils in the earth.
I
There'll be
can't
more
have
of them.
KFC from a like if the chicken's still alive, right?
No.
You don't have to
Depends
wait.
on your-
You
the
don't have to
chicken
wait millions
needs-
of years for the chicken after the chicken's dead to eat the KFC then.
Yeah, well they're gonna wait a
What
couple
they-
million years for the dinosaurs
We're complicating
What
this
has
book
this
way
Tankers
more than
book
it
done
needs
to
to
our
be.
conversation?
Science.
Ever since this book got mentioned, buy this book. It's going to
Great.
change your life.
I'm
because
buying
it's
it.
changed
It's
this
like
podcast.
complicating this book way
Probably
more
a
than it
whole
needs to
million.
be.
Yes.
Wowzers.
It was good.
So they train in
No.
No, I'm talking
Yes.
about the book.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about the book.
That sounded like a question, Dave.
So they train on dinosaurs in an enclosed area, and then they actually get the approval to go back. So they go back, do their thing, and
We're trying not to
obviously
spoil it.
Yes.
Yeah, you're doing a full run through. We've got to sell it.
Yes.
dinosaurs, man.
I
They
mean,
already sold it.
I
robots
think our
fighting
conversation in the
dinosaurs.
last 5 minutes has sold it pretty well, Dylan.
What's
If
more,
you
just
do
me
not
not knowing what
understand what's
comments
going
are,
on.
right?
Yeah.
It looks great.
You know
It
what?
just gives me a big Dino Riders vibe.
Oh yeah, big time.
Well,
big
that's why I
time.
got excited at the end, and then I realised they were trophies.
You know my favourite bit though was the little couple of pages where you sort of get more of each of the tankers, each of the pilots or whatever, and then like, okay, so to do this super dangerous mission, they're like, cool, name your price,
Oh,
we can give you
that's-
oh,
anything.
yes.
Wow,
And
that's
some of the
good.
demands are crazy
Yeah.
good.
I love it.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
See, that'll be a spoiler if you told them what they were.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good job, Dave.
Some of them are really good.
Dave's
though.
getting defensive.
That was good.
What's this sucker?
Oh, Silver
read that?
Coin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did read
I
this.
saw
I think
the
you would dig
Chip
this.
Sadisky.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's the final
Yes,
book.
yes. As soon as I finished it this afternoon, I was like, oh, yeah, I'll give a follow me look at that. It's going to be an anthology book, so each issue is going to be different. So it's the coin. In this one, kids playing in a mid-70s, in a not going anywhere sort of rock free piece. They're getting sort of pushed out of their local bar by Disco.
Nice.
He finds his silver coin from his mum that left him and his dad. And the coin gives him magic guitar powers.
He used as a pick. That is sensational.
Yes. And the story goes itself, and then I assume the next issue, each issue is going to obviously just be somebody finding the coin. I don't want to ruin the book, but that's what it is.
Anthology?
Yes, because the next issue is like a slasher, 80s slasher film.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like a camp.
You buying it, Nathan?
I'll have a look at
It
it.
was really good.
It was pretty. I really dug it. First, I like Zdarsky. That's why I gave
Is
it
it
a shot.
Zdarsky all the way through?
No, it's a different writer each issue.
But
big-
Same,
big
same
people.
art, I think,
Oh, is it?
all the way through.
That's interesting because it's got Walsh and Zdarsky, so maybe it kind of gets handed on. But
So-
then
some big
this
writers.
one's
Yeah,
Kelly Thompson and Michael Walsh. So yeah, so it gets handed on. That's interesting.
yeah. So obviously Walsh must be doing the art for the whole thing. Just change writers. And I assume like they just would have been simple of like, cool, magic coin,
Yeah.
monkey paw deal, right?
Yeah.
And
Wish I
just
had a monkey paw.
throw whatever you want up. But it was a really good first issue.
That looks really cool.
Yeah, it was.
I like the art too.
Yes.
It's kind of what was the Brubaker Phillips book?
Criminal for Tower.
Yeah, criminal. A bit of criminal,
Kick me
but
out,
then
whatever.
it's
It reminds me of
a bit of criminal, but then also a little bit of our gentleman from last week doing Better Ray Bill.
Oh, yes.
So a little bit of a mashup of those two, there, where it's that Phillips style, but it's a bit messier, a little bit dirtier, which again works well because
Yeah,
of
'cause
the,
this is definitely a little gritty.
yeah, gritty. That's exactly the word I'm looking for. Huh?
And but also like the color is very sedate and muted. Like it's very
Well,
down.
where it needs to be.
Yeah.
But then at the other times it really pops because
yes.
it's that coin.
sort
Interesting.
of like a mundane color scheme.
Yeah, yeah, very, very downer.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Because I was like, this week I was like, am I going to give this a pick up? I'll pick it up just for Zdarsky. And I had no real idea what it was except it was an anthology and
just something a bit different that's not a superhero as well.
Yes.
It's just a cool, different story. It's not people flying through the air and you never know down the track, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
it looks really cool. And there's one page little teaser for the next book, and that next book looks excellent.
Yeah, it does, eh?
Very intrigued on what the next one.
Yeah, when I get to that, I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
damn,
yeah,
I'll be back.
Lost some good thrash. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Good books, boys.
Yes. And do you guys do any other reading? It's probably. I read Hulk, but that's always good. Coming to the end, it was good. It was good.
Oh, yeah.
It was good. Some Joe Fixit coolness. Did
Oh,
you
Joe
do that?
Fix it nice.
No, I didn't.
Nice.
Cool stuff.
No, I didn't read anything apart from those two.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. No DC.
I don't think I would have read any DC
You're
either.
supposed to go along with it so you don't look terrible.
I read Umbrella Academy Volume 3.
Oh, yeah?
Hotel
That's the
Oblivion.
hotel one, right?
Yeah. I really liked Umbrella Academy.
Yeah.
I dismissed it when it first came out.
Yep.
But reading it, it's really good.
Why did you dismiss it? Because it was writing it?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
No, it's
It was
just,
a time.
Yeah.
Understandable.
I don't like My Chemical Romance, but just, he's a bit emo.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a smidge
But
a
the
little
book
bit.
is very good.
Yeah. Well, because it's just a modern Doom Patrol / 60s X-Men.
Very
just
much.
a bit twisted.
Very much so. And it's a good book. I
Yeah.
dig it. I probably will pick it up the next.
Did you guys watch the show?
No.
No.
At
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
I started it and I enjoyed it, but I just never went back to it.
First season I really liked.
I probably
thought
will,
the first
but
season was very good.
just other things have been there. You said there was a very stern no. Is there a no for a reason, or you just haven't
Oh, no.
watched-
I would want to read the books before I
Of
watch
course,
the show.
okay, yeah.
So I might go back and watch the show at some
Cool.
point.
First season was great.
But I'm also very lazy and I don't watch stuff.
Oh, no, there's nothing wrong with being lazy.
That's fair.
I read a stack of books, but it's 2019, so I'm just slowly catching up. But
Any highlights?
Hunted's coming near to an end, and that's for Spider-Man. That I cannot recommend that story arc. Even if you want to jump onto Spider-Man, that story arc is excellent.
Okay, and it's pretty readable by itself too. Actually,
Definitely,
I think.
definitely. So yeah, that Hunted is really, really good. It's a book. I've been to book 2 or book 3 of War of Realms, so that's been good. I really enjoyed. Again, really sad. Like in what was it? In Geiger, at the front, it had the full map.
Yes.
And the world tree and everything. I'm like, that's right. That's the angels and the.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was that's been good. Couple of deaths, but nothing too.
Yeah.
Too major.
Oh, this is a year and a half. Half of them are probably back already.
Yeah, that's probably true. What else is? And it was just that No Road Home. I needed to catch up on a few of those, so I've read a couple of those. But yeah, nothing really stood out. But yeah, it's probably Spidey.
Yep.
Actually, Doctor Strange. It's with Galactus. It's actually a really cool story because it was Galactus put into the negative, well, not the negative zone, but like the mystic realm, So he's there just eating all this mystic power, and it doesn't know what it's going to do to him, and that's going to be interesting where that goes. Like, essentially, Strange was his herald for a little bit and stuff. It was pretty cool. And it's bringing back all Strange's exes, which is and they're all working. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So
that's a lot.
There's a lot. Yeah. And they're giving him a lot of crap.
He's not quite Daredevil level. But
No.
I don't know, like he slept with Thingo like recently.
Who's Thingo, Dave?
Miss Marvel.
That's his new girlfriend, isn't
It's
it?
Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Sorry,
No, Miss Marvel.
You need to get those correct in this day and age.
It's very important.
Very important in this day and age, Dave, that you get those two very distinctively
Captain
correct.
Marvel.
Yeah, because Miss Marvel, 15-year-old girl.
Yes.
Captain Marvel, about 30 something.
Yes.
Captain Marvel used to be Miss Marvel.
Yes, we understand that, but
Yeah.
times have
Used to
changed,
be,
Dave.
Dave. But yeah, I think
She also used to be a nice character.
Yeah. She also used to be readable.
But yeah, I think Daredevil and Strange have like a competition going.
It's like
Strange really
it's like Stan Lee and Jagger.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a bit of a...
he was a 60s
Oh, yeah?
hippie magic dude.
Oh.
Of course, man.
Yeah.
It actually goes
Living
through
like in
almost a
in,
list of all his exes.
Because I know about the Daredevil thing. Like,
Yes.
who
living
doesn't
in,
know about that?
Where was he living? What's the village called? Where was he living?
Greenwich?
Yeah, Greenwich Village. So yeah,
No, Bohemian.
Very
Bohemian. Yeah,
Plus, you know, he's successful too.
He got around.
Doctor.
he got around.
Yeah, very much so. So that's a really good story. Even in space, he picked up a chick
Oh, the alien girl
Yeah.
with the tentacle hair.
and screwed her over as well. So yeah,
Of course he did.
yeah, stole Infinity Stone, a gem off her. He'll be right.
Fair enough.
Okay, no, I want to keep this. I'll keep this. Okay, you keep this. He's good. He's excellent. So yeah, Strange as always. I think. Oh, Savage Avengers, that just started.
Oh, yeah,
And I
yeah,
only
yeah, yeah.
started that because Venom was in it at the start, and I think I only got the first arc because
He wasn't in it
Venom
after that,
disappeared
really?
after that. And it was
Not
Jerry Duggan, and I'm not the biggest fan of Duggan these days after what he did with Deadpool and stuff. So, and it was not about actually bad storyline. Pretty cool, pretty gory. And some strange characters brought together. So
the Diodato art on it too, right?
that was half
like,
the.
it's so hard to say no
Diodato
to
is
that.
amazing.
Diodato is probably like my favorite artist almost.
Yeah, that's
He's just consistent. Like he's consistent,
Very much
and
so.
he's not slow. Like he just
Yeah.
pumps it out. You know.
yeah,
Yeah. I have an Electro by him. That's pretty sick.
nice.
Sort of regret not getting a Wolverine, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
still awesome.
Did you request the Electro, or was it like in his folder that
It was
you
a
bought?
part of a Kickstarter,
Right.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I
nice.
requested Electro. Yeah.
So about May-ish now. I think I'm up to. So catching up,
Yeah, good
slowly,
work.
surely. I'll keep you posted.
I think that's about all the books
Yes.
this week that I checked out.
Yes. Instead of talking about DC books, we can talk about certain DC book that sold for a ludicrous amount of money. I'd say arguably the most important superhero comic.
Up by far.
Absolutely.
Action Comics #1, first appearance of Superman, the beginning of the superhero archetype, 1938. Sold on auction, CGC 8.5,
which is very good.
I can't believe you can find an 8.5 of an 80-year-old book.
They are a little more lenient.
Yeah,
yes,
okay.
on older
Well,
stuff.
even if
Yeah,
they're
you have to be,
lenient, the picture of it.
It's crazy.
Like I showed Dana, and I got a roll of the eyes, but I don't care. I'm like, look at that paper. Look how white that
Yeah.
paper is from what 80, 100 years ago,
Yes.
almost. What? No,
And-
80 years ago.
Yeah.
Not only that, like a book that we didn't have like modern bags and like
No,
bags and boards
yeah,
that come along for until 30, 40 years in its
How
life.
did they keep that okay?
And through a couple of wars where it was
Yeah.
Pulp Everything
Yeah.
magazine because we need it for the war effort and
Yeah.
all, like to have it in that good a condition through that amount of time for something that was a funny book.
Yeah.
Essentially, from back in those days,
For
it was
kids.
it was
Yeah.
not taken seriously. Man, that is crazy. How good it can do. That's all I couldn't
Yeah.
get over.
Yeah,
like,
that condition was great.
yeah,
Yeah.
It usually happens when someone just forgets. You know, like it's like, oh,
In a
put that book
attic
away and
somewhere.
Oh,
put
for
it in
sure,
like
for
a
sure.
folder with like all these papers or something. And it's like, okay, I'll hide it here or put it away and then.
what
Remember
a
that story
find.
from a few years ago where someone found, I can't remember the comic, but
In the wall?
in the wall.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. It was
nuts.
action as well, I think.
Was it action as well?
think so, yeah.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure it was
in the
action.
wall or like, under carpet because he's using
Yeah, they used
carpet
to happen
lining.
heaps. Like for underlay.
Yeah, underlay, and it was like in great
Heaps.
condition.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heaps. Like, old wooden
That's
floorboards
mental.
and stuff.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I can't remember what book it was, but
I've got a bunch of Deadpool magazines, books I could do that with. Actually. Interesting.
Oh, okay. Question about action though. If you find one, do you keep it or sell it?
keep it.
I'm keeping that, man.
Keep
Oh
it.
no, I don't know.
It's so tough.
Oh my
Like-
god, this is a nightmare.
No,
Actually,
no, I'm
Depends
keeping
how
it.
much you can get for it.
I never considered this.
No.
If
we
it's-
go
if
off
it's-
4 million, right?
It was 3.2 million.
Yeah.
I'd sell it and buy a lesser copy for myself.
I would sell it.
That's a good one because
then
I would
you
like
can-
to have
You
it.
still have one.
Like,
Yeah.
I would sell
Fucking
it.
have,
And
like,
don't get me
something
wrong. I would. Obviously, also because I'm don't care enough. But I'd probably sell it and buy myself like an FF one. But that's not. But the money difference is huge. I'm
You
still
could
getting
buy
something
20,000
amazing that I'll never be
FF1s.
able to get again.
Yeah.
And still got a ton of money.
I don't know.
You could buy all the FF ones.
Yes.
Be debating that. This is
There you
this
go.
No,
That's
so
a
if
flat
that happened,
no.
then it'd be a Amazing
I'm
Fantasy
debating
15
it
and
because it's
No,
a
I just
lot
mean
of
you buy all
money.
the
I know.
FF number ones and destroy them all. You have the only one.
I know it's a lot of money, but it's Superman.
But
You
it's
love
Superman.
Superman. It's a flat no for me. I would keep it.
And it's an 8.5.
I would flat keep it. That's not even a choice.
Sorry, man, I'm selling that.
Yeah,
That's what-
it's
yeah,
a lot
that's
of
fine.
money.
I'm selling.
Yeah,
That's
obviously,
fine.
still, you guys don't give a shit about Superman.
No,
Yeah,
not just
I'll-
that.
No, I like money.
If Venom #1 was worth that much money, man, I can't justify a book that I can read in different ways
Yes.
just to have.
That's what, like, I would.
As I'm saying.
That's
so-
what I'm at.
As I'm saying this,
I'm
I
like,
don't know if I
I
could do
don't
it. Was that one? I don't know actually.
Because that's why I said I'd buy an FF or something. Because I'd have to buy something nice out of that money.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I don't want to feel like I'm losing myself.
no,
something.
totally.
So I got to splurge on something.
You have change left over.
Yeah,
A couple
come
of those
on.
life-size Venom statues that were 12
Yeah,
grand. That's all the other
yeah.
league could
You
go.
have to
Yeah,
buy
yeah.
yourself
Nah,
something.
I couldn't sell it.
Because what do you
I
do
would
with
keep
it?
Even just
You
You just put it
keep
in
it.
your cupboard.
Absolutely. I would just
Yeah,
like
for
I
me.
can have a Superman
And
one.
someone
Action
will-
Someone
figure.
comes and knocks your house over. Do you
You
know
keep-
where
you
we
don't-
live?
You don't keep it in your house.
well, then you
Look,
don't
and
have
this-
it.
Where are you going to keep it?
Yeah.
Somewhere where
No.
you know it is. Where only you know
That's
where
going
it
to cost
is.
you money.
You
Underline.
go to a
That's fine.
safe deposit box in the city with like handcuffs to this key, and it's like
That's
Yeah.
fine. It's just fine because
Nah.
I know I have the knowledge that I have this issue.
Yeah, I get it. I would sell it. But
But
I
you gotta- you
ain't
gotta-
going to lie, I'd read the crap out of it.
I think I'm on Dave's kind of idea here, where you sell it and you buy like a 2.
Yeah,
or
for
something.
sure.
Yeah.
Like, I would be happy with a 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it looks
Uh,
as historical as it
I want
is.
cover on it.
Yeah, well, you buy a
No,
lesser
two.
one.
Yes,
like,
yes,
you
yeah.
know,
I'll just buy a reprint, thank you.
I got the reprint.
I don't know if I'd want a
original,
reprint.
original.
Yeah, I would like an original,
Yeah.
not a
Not
reprint.
for that money. I'm good.
Because you got your money and you have your comics still.
Then I'd buy a house or something.
But you know
Well, that's the
but
thing.
you know how many more comics I could buy with
And
that?
that's the problem.
A piece of paper or a house.
A book, yes, it's
Yeah.
beautiful. Yes, it's historical. Yes, it's everything. But I can't live in that.
Nah.
I can't. Yeah, I can't build my life around owning that.
So how
So
much did
it's-
it
that's
go
where it's
for?
different.
3.2 mil.
US.
US, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised it's not going. for
Also,
all
that
that.
other article would have been like 4.
How many people
No, but if
have
you
that
compare,
money?
no,
It's
if
niche
you
as
compare it
Dave.
to like that Luka Doncic card that was like 4.2 million US, right? It's like a basketball card
I
of
know.
a player that hasn't won a championship. It's just got his signature and a patch on his.
Soon to be goat, but yeah.
We'll see.
But that won't hold its value.
Yeah.
Well, it won't.
It won't. In
Like,
20 years, you ain't getting,
They got to steal for that, like.
you know.
4.2
Where the
million,
action
right?
will just go up and up and up.
Yeah.
You say that he got a steal?
Well, whoever sold it got.
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
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 yeah.
They
Okay.
got-
I thought you meant the
oh,
person
yeah.
that bought it. Like,
I got
yeah.
paid.
I don't understand why anybody
Because
would
there
have
is
spent money on that.
Like a cultural significance
Yes,
to this.
yes. It's only going to go. Oh, you know,
Well, that's
the
right.
last
It's the
one was
history and everything.
Yeah.
with
The
that,
Cage
yeah.
one was what?
1.9.
10 years ago or whatever?
That was 1.9
yeah.
ish.
So it's doubled, nearly.
But that wasn't as good grade, was it?
I think it was maybe even better grade.
Oh.
But it also
Oh,
had
was it a 9 or something?
Yeah, I thought it was in
Yeah, that
nines.
sounds familiar.
Because I think he would have bought his
Now we've-
before it blew up.
Now
Yes.
we're talking about Superman, and we've mentioned Nicolas Cage. You're gonna have to throw up that photo of his pink jacket with the big Superman logo on the back.
Oh,
And-
like not
and
him in the
and
costume?
no, and the angel wings. It's from like this year or last year's. The best.
I don't know
I'll
if
send
I've
it to you.
seen
Don't
it.
worry.
Yeah, that was-
It's amazing. You'll all experience it. It is-
Excellent.
Oh,
he just
no.
wears this out in the street buying stuff with a mask on. It is a bright hot pink biker jacket with just patches all over it. It is the craziest.
I'm not surprised this guy named his kid Kal-El.
Yeah,
That's why he's the best.
Well, he changed his surname to a Marvel character, so because
But like, what I don't understand is you really like Superman. you've got to choose from Clark or Kal-El, and you go for Kal-El.
No, you go old school. Yeah, you're real.
You
No,
don't go for
you
Clark?
just ruined your kid's life.
100% you have.
Like
You're a terrible parenting
Yeah,
person.
like Clark itself. Clark itself is an odd enough name, but it's a name. You know.
Yes.
It's a weird enough name.
Yes.
But you choose Kal-El.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but most, you'll just call him Cal. You won't call him Kal-El all the time. El could just be the middle name.
It's
It'd be
still
just-
stupid.
Nah.
At least it's
But
It's not cool to do to your kid.
No.
Now, Han Solo one name.
yeah.
Different story.
Yeah.
Now you put it out there, someone's going to steal your idea.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Don't.
Okay, question to everybody then. Action Comics, you find one. Sell or keep? Let us know.
Or burn it. What do you do?
Why would you burn it?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking, because there are people out there
That just
that
want
don't
to
like
see the world.
Superman a lot.
Nobody's burning that.
Dylan's
It's like burning a bank.
You just want to see the world burn.
Burn, see the world burn,
Dylan's
yeah.
got so much indecision, he's like, just sets it on
I don't know what to do.
I can't do it.
Set it on fire.
No one has it.
It's like that scene in The Simpsons where I think Bart buys an issue 1 off the comic book guy and he starts eating it in front of him. Was
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
No,
That's
Homer.
right.
Homer's a prank monkey.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, it's first Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gives comic coronary.
No, he's like
Amazing 15.
It's best because he's like plastic or paper or mylar.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'll just eat it here, thanks. And then just starts ripping it out. Yeah.
But I felt his pain.
Oh yeah, and it's a cartoon.
I know it's a cartoon,
Yeah, I
but
know.
Nah, I'd be just like, get out of my shop. I'm going to the bank.
Yeah,
Buy another
seriously.
one.
If you shop at the comic shop Liverpool, we will not judge you if you eat our comic books after paying for them. You have to pay for them
After.
first.
You said after. You said
Don't make
Okay.
a mess.
It did. Don't
Yeah,
make
that's a
me
good point too.
Yeah, don't make a mess.
Yeah, don't make a mess. We will let you eat. It's all good.
Yeah.
We'll respect.
Once we've got your
customers.
money, you can do whatever you want with
Wow.
it.
No. Within reason.
No, yeah, make sure it's legal. Make sure it's legal.
Just not in the shop.
Anyway,
Yes.
let's move on from there.
Yes.
The path that you let us down.
There was a really, really big week of Hasbro product reveals because they had the big
There was.
Pulse fan thing,
Something.
Fan Expo.
not Toy Fair.
Not Toy Fair.
Yeah. There was so much stuff revealed. Where do we start? Transformers?
Yeah.
Ridiculously priced Optimus Prime.
But the most amazing
Yes!
Optimus.
Yeah.
A voice-controlled Optimus Prime that speaks... Is it actually Peter Cullen's
It
voice?
sounds like
sounds
it.
very
Yeah.
much like it.
Actually Peter Cullen's voice. Voice-controlled. Automatically transforms by itself when you tell it to.
Like, it's the truck.
Yeah.
There's a video with
Yeah.
Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes. There's a truck. And he stands up into a robot.
Yeah. For the people watching, I might chop the clip up and
Yeah.
put it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It's nuts.
Don't like we have to say convert instead of transform.
I'm sure you can say
Yeah.
transform.
Why wouldn't you say transform then?
Because
Yeah, I
Jay's-
yelled at the screen for that.
Jason Mewes is weird. Is
No,
that a good
I
enough?
seem like I think he would say transform.
Yeah.
He just seems like a dude who would get annoyed that you would not say transform instead of convert instead of transform.
I'm sure you could like hack
Oh,
it. So
I did say it was programmable, so who
And
knows?
yeah.
I could see the Transformer people being like, don't say transform, because they all transform.
What do you mean?
All Transformers transform.
Yeah.
So you don't want to... If you just say transform, convert, that's why you say convert, it's different. Do you know what I mean? Because it converts itself. Obviously you can say it transforms itself. But transform is already so synonymous with the product, and
I
it is
get-
the product name.
It's like
you
a
want to use a different term.
Yeah, like a buzzword
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of thing.
to stand
yeah.
out and you just be different.
I know what you mean. They're
Yeah.
holding it. It's like, oh man, this is great. Check out this transformer. Oh,
It
it
transforms.
starts like transforming in your hand.
Which one doesn't transform? Well,
Yeah.
No, but you have to
Transform.
precede it with like,
there's red
hey,
ones.
you know, like
You have to say, hey, Optimus.
hey Optimus.
Yeah.
You got to precede it with
Yes,
hey
yes.
Optimus. Like,
Oh, it's like Alexa.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I get what it does, but I was like, that's why they clearly used the C word for a different word reason.
I did see everywhere that it was programmable, but
Yes.
I don't know the full
How?
meaning of that.
Because what do you program
Yeah.
it to?
Can you program what words you want to use? Maybe I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll
So
just
you
roll
can
out
say
what
roll
trigger
out
words
whatever.
are.
Yeah.
I
That
reckon
makes
you
sense.
can reprogram the code
I like it.
words.
Make it a Manchurian candidate and give it trigger words.
Otherwise,
Winter
what
Soldier.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, what are you gonna program?
Yeah.
I ain't doing it. It's not gonna go and get me a drink out of the fridge, right?
you don't know.
That would be the best.
If it is $700 well spent.
So yeah, I saw the video on Instagram, and I'm like, I went straight to Hasbro Pulse to pre-order it, and then I saw it's $700 US. I did 180 and straight out.
Just answered the question I had. Was it US or not? Bloody
Yeah,
hell.
US.
Yeah,
US.
Let's all buy it and then like split like ownership of it. Like
No,
in The
thank you.
Simpsons,
Like
comic.
radioactive-
Yeah,
yeah.
radioactive man.
I'd just be like, I don't know what you mean. What Transformer?
I've got 5 Optimuses at home that unfortunately I have to transform myself, but I think I'm okay with that. And they were all like $30.
I got 3 masterpieces on pre-order too.
Because now you say that, that's the problem. $700. How many times are you even going to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot to get your money's worth.
And like, I like transforming my Transformers. I kind of fiddle with them, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm watching something or I'm doing something, I kind of just transforming them, you know?
That's weird.
Oh, of course,
No,
because you throw out the instructions.
Yes.
You buy your Transformer.
Open it up, done.
It is a fidget toy for
Yeah.
geeks, essentially.
Yeah.
No, they're too hard now, man. I feel like I was going to break it.
You
Well,
buy a
instructions are
Transformer, Jason.
Yes.
You throw away the instruction
Yes.
booklet, and you just action figure.
Well, I only found out today they've been putting cards in there. Oh, this week.
Yeah, I bought one. I bought a Dinobot, right? And then I'm playing with it in the back, and like, oh yeah, there's a card. Hey, Jason, look at this card. And you're like, card? They come with cards?
Yeah, how long have they been coming with cards?
And I'm like,
ones?
Oh, and like the Kingdom, like
Yeah.
Siege stuff.
Do you keep the boxes or you chuck them?
Oh, they're in the bin. Go on.
And then I realized the Kingdom cards are kind of like
$400 each.
they're like taped underneath like the backing card for the figure. So I'm like, oh, Jason's just chucked them all out.
Straight away.
This is the first time he's seen a card, and he's got like 10 of them.
I would have probably thrown the cards away.
I was going to say,
anyway.
would you
Yes.
have kept the cards anyway? So, yeah.
It was hard, like the studio series were hard. Oh, I think
Oh,
some
they
of
had
them.
cards?
No, but like you got the diorama
Oh, yeah, the
boxes. They
diorama.
were a little like, oh, these are cool. Oh,
I did the same
what am I gonna
thing.
do?
Like, I think the first Studio Series figure I bought was like Michael Bay movie Starscream.
Yep.
And that came with a backdrop, and I'm like, oh, do I keep this?
Because they look great.
Yeah. Damn it, I think it's still in a drawer somewhere. Let me chuck that.
They look terrible.
The toys
terrible.
or the designs of the Transformers?
Transformer designs.
Yeah, I
that
can't-
Starscream looks garbage.
I can't.
Yeah.
argue
He's a
with
triangle.
Yeah. I respect
They
him
were
for not size morphing the parts, you know?
Yes.
Like, they tried to make it as... That's why they had to squish him down. Because if he wasn't squished down, he'd be taller than everybody.
Yes.
So that's why he's so, like, Dorito-shaped.
I
But it doesn't... It looks
They're
weird.
aliens
Yeah,
from
I-
another planet.
yeah.
They can look like whatever.
Yes.
just
You
get
want it.
weirded out when anyone says, I respect Michael Bay for a particular reason.
Oh,
So,
no, I respect. He's got a good eye. Hey,
explosion.
Yes,
Explosions.
explosions, all right.
There was
The South
another...
Park episode where they parodying was excellent.
So,
I don't think I've seen that.
you need to.
Oh yeah, it's good. All South Park's good.
Yeah.
Of Transformer.
Yes.
The Ark.
Yes.
Big, cool Autobot ship can also transform now.
So
You seen that?
I saw it. Size comparison next to a child. It's monstrous. Is that
Oh,
the
yeah.
one that was the Kickstarter one?
No, that's the
No,
Unicron.
that's Unicron.
Oh,
Unicron.
Unicron.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've
That
got
one
pictures.
is ridiculously big.
I've got pictures
I
of...
seen like some photos. Some dude's taken of some other dude on the train with a trolley carrying his Unicron box.
It's that big. It's nuts.
So yeah, and it transforms. So that means in the cartoon they're just living inside a dead Transformer.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
It looks very
I
nice.
love the paint on that. Yeah.
That's very
Yeah, it's great.
And it comes with this
Oh,
tiny
that's good.
mini Optimus Prime. That is like to scale. So like, how big is
And
that?
it transforms.
Yeah,
So how much
The
is that?
Ark? Yeah, I'm getting to it.
How much is that?
Look at that.
150 US.
Really?
Something
Go
like
back.
that. Something close to that.
This
That-
Teletran one
Yes.
that also transforms.
Damn.
Like how cool is that?
That's really
Yeah,
different.
Yeah.
I might be buying that.
I can't do the arc. Maybe
Oh, it looks,
Teletran.
I would like
It comes
it.
together.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not buying none of them then.
The
Oh,
Teletran.
that-
Yeah.
do
Yeah,
they come
Teletran
together?
comes
Ah,
with
boo.
it.
Because I would like just the backdrop of that. That would be cool.
That does look so good. I would like it if I had room.
But I can't buy the arc. Yeah, I got no space.
Because
for
it's a Titan class. After seeing the Unicron, it's not that big.
that. Yeah, no.
So,
How big a Titan class is it? Is it bigger than Jetfire?
That's
Yeah.
the coolest.
Yes.
Is Jetfire's
That's
Commander?
This is the coolest part.
it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jetfire's Commander, and then Titan is like your Devastator and all that other stuff. You've seen Devastator, right? The
Yeah.
Combiner
I've
Wars
seen-
one?
Combiner Wars one. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the most recent Hasbro one.
Okay.
So around that size.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, but it's all things
How big,
considered.
man?
All things considered.
About
not
2
that
foot for people that are listening.
big. Yeah, that looks
Which
great.
is about, hang on, that's like 2
Yeah,
foot,
foot.
Australian, like, whatever 2 foot is converted.
Get back to Germania.
6 centimeters.
Oh, what? What the
about
2 horse heads to the rod.
Yeah, 50, 60.
Yeah, it's about 60.
One of the weirdest promo shots I saw for this was they had it crashed into
Yeah.
the mountain. So it's like the back half of it sticking out of the ground.
Yes, yes.
And like, I get it, but that's just a really weird
Just
promo
in case
shot.
you didn't know what the Transformers arc was.
Yeah, it's more recognizable from the back.
I'm like, who's buying $150 to show this much of on display? Oh, look at that back.
There's a lot of people in the world that are more recognisable from the back, so that's understandable.
It's true.
And it comes with like effects parts for the boosters and whatnot as well. You can have
Nice.
some jet blasts going
Yeah,
on.
like they did that for the Jetfire.
Yeah.
These Transformer figures, Hasbro have been killing it the last 2-3 years.
It's so hard not to buy more,
Yeah.
man.
I'm getting some that don't transform.
Which ones are you getting?
These RED
The red ones?
Yeah.
How come?
Well, they looked actually really good. I didn't realize they didn't transform until
Ah.
like after I
Yeah,
bought
fair
them
enough.
because I'm an idiot.
And
Yeah, fair
But
enough.
they actually look
No, they
really
look good.
They
And-
look good.
what are they?
They're like
They're just
G1,
posable figures. Yeah,
G1,
G1.
like I think
But
Marvel
they're
Legends.
They're the figure or they're the...
Optimus in a robot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
She's
Not
not
just
buying
a
the
truck.
truck.
That's why Dave...
You
I
never
had-
know!
I had to ask, did Dave just buy a truck?
Model truck. No. They actually transformed.
They just slapped
into
an Autobot sticker on
Yeah,
it.
it's Optimus.
What sort of scale are they, though?
them.
I think 6-inch
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
because it's Hasbro.
And
How
then...
much?
They're like 20 US. Each.
Oh,
That's right.
Yeah.
how big? 6 inch?
It's about 6 inch.
Okay. Interesting.
But they look really, really nice. Like,
Like very G1 cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
hopefully they'll be in next week, but see what happens.
Cool, I'll be good.
Yeah,
Like to see.
interesting.
Yeah.
And then there was the that damn 40s cartoon Superman
Oh,
box set.
That's
Of
pretty
my
cool.
favorite episode too, the Mechanical Monsters.
yes.
Have you guys seen that stuff?
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
You would see
yeah, the Flasher ones. I love the Flasher
they're
ones.
so good. And yeah, it's like a box set.
Mezco 5-point?
Yeah,
Mezco, yes. And you've got Superman, you've got Lois, you've got the Mechanical Monster, and it's like this big diorama.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
box.
phone,
It's a
the
package.
phone
Yeah.
booth
It's a
thing
background.
and...
yeah,
Yeah, the phone booth that actually works. Like you put Superman in it, and you put Clark in it, and there's like a thing you turn or something, and you can swap them.
Oh, I thought you could make a phone call.
And like outside of the box is the museum from the episode that inspired Godzilla, and
Do it.
I have to.
Do it.
It's one of the most impressive sort of packages I've seen in a
But
while.
how do you...
'Cause when I saw
how do you
it-
display it? Like, can you have them next to each other and...
When he buys it and gets it, he'll tell you.
Okay.
I'll just
When
open
he
it
buys it and gets it, he's not displaying it.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna play with it. It's a playset.
Yeah, because when I saw it, I'm like,
fiddle with it.
when I saw it on Big Bad Toy Store, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna show this
Okay.
to Dylan, and Dylan's definitely have to buy this.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, would you show it from the front? Because that's the back, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would
yeah,
you?
yeah,
What?
how would
You got to
choose?
show it from the back,
I reckon just have it on its side. With the
so you
phone,
can't see it
with the
on
phone at
either side of
front.
it.
With the phone at the front. So
I
you
think
can
these
see
are from
the
two
side.
different episodes. Is
No,
it?
have it where
okay.
the robot, where he's breaking through the door.
Ribbit.
You
Oh,
know
but,
that?
but this is the base for the robots. Superman's breaking in.
Yeah. So that shot,
Oh yeah.
Okay. It's very cool.
it looks so good.
It's not that bad. What, $80
Just
US?
buy it.
Yeah, I have to
Still, I think it's not too bad for what it is because it's pretty impressive looking.
hmm
yeah.
And that Flash of Superman looks so great. If you haven't seen any of the Flash of Supermans, I'm sure you can find it because it's
It's on
Public
YouTube.
domain.
it's yeah
Is it?
public
Yeah.
domain.
Check
now.
it
That's how I watch them.
Yeah, I've never watched them.
They're incredible. Like is it 1940 on the dot?
Something
Yes,
like that, yeah,
I
yeah.
do believe so.
Yeah, it's,
So, like-
it's great.
He's only a couple of years old and then straight into doing.
And I think they're rotoscopes, so they're painted
do.
over actors, so it looks
Yeah,
it's so
rotoscope.
fluid.
Yes.
Yeah,
So the animation is really fluid.
Really?
yeah, it's super fluid. Like you would have you have to watch it.
Painted over actors.
Yeah. Most Disney cartoons use that.
Back in the 60s
Yeah,
and
this-
stuff.
wow.
You didn't know that?
No, that's awesome.
Because they move so smooth and
Yeah.
natural like.
Like you watch
so
like
follows whatever the.
It's like when that
actors
Snow
will do.
White's like
Yeah.
dancing
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Because you can see,
Something
like
new every day.
Snow White, for
That's
example,
smart,
you
yeah.
see the big scenes that are rotoscoped hard.
It's like
Because it's all just.
these days you would layer in
That's a new
Photoshop
word.
or something, and then you would kind of use
Yeah.
the layer as a guide and then get rid of it. Similar deal.
I recently
The more
watched
you know, kids.
the 1978 Lord of the Rings, the Ralph
Oh, yeah.
Bakshi one.
Yeah, I watched
That's
some of that.
rotoscoped as well.
Yeah,
That
Never
looks
watched that.
so great
Yeah?
because you can tell it's rotoscoped as actors,
Yeah.
but
It's
it
got a
looks
cool look.
really good.
Because you watch like Snow White or Cinderella, and when they're dancing, the dress it looks too good. You know the way it moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's rotoscope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Superman in particular, there was this one scene. I think it was a Death Ray episode where he's like a building is falling over, and it's fallen over with this real like plastic rubbery. It's kind of bending. It's real fun. It's really fun.
I seen the one where he puts his cape out and saves Lois from the lava.
Yeah,
I
think that was the same episode. Yeah, that was some good stuff.
I seen like the shot of that and then how they painted over that.
It holds up like.
Check it out.
Well, like the Batman anime series, they were just ripping it off.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like that was the style they tried. Just darker even.
Or just
Batman
going on black.
Yeah.
What else came out from Hasbro?
There's the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, new
Star Wars
black
Blacks.
figures, new Iron Man Marvel Legends wave.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That looks pretty good.
90s Iron Man.
Yeah,
I might have to buy that,
original
man.
Iron Man, yeah.
Love that.
Like
Who's the
Harrison
builder? The
Ford?
build-up's like.
I've got a picture.
Who's the builder?
Oh, that was the other one I was looking at. Was the hot.
Oh, that's nice.
That's good.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, that's good.
That's nice.
It probably won't be as glossy, the paint,
Yeah.
when it comes out.
Show us that. Oh yeah.
Looks nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
can't
they look good.
remember who the builder was just because I didn't really look at them.
Yeah.
I just went straight to
didn't
Is it a
the
bear man?
eye.
It was.
It's a bear man.
Yeah, because I saw one of the
Bear is
legs
it, but yeah, that's all I can. Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Korea? Could be Korea.
and a head. Maybe
Oh, is it the Russian?
Russian.
Yeah, it would be the Russian.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Also, pretty big deal. Hasbro's got Fortnite figures.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like Wicked Cool Toys had the license
Yeah.
for ages. They've been doing lots of that, and then all of a sudden it's Hasbro
Oh, I didn't
now.
see that.
They look pretty cool.
They are taking over the toy world, man. What don't they have to license?
One of the coolest things about this, not cool, but like kind of interesting, these figures, they're pumping it, pinless joints.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they're trying to head towards.
Yeah,
Pinless joints.
yeah, because you know when you get an action figure,
So how
like the
do-
elbow joint's got the pin here and the pin there. I don't know how they do it.
I think a
doesn't
few
have pins.
of the legends have had them.
Yeah, you just look at the.
You
Oh,
mean
this-
like the ball on the?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
So it doesn't have that anymore.
yeah,
it
they're
doesn't
trying to
have
get
the
away
ball.
from it.
I'll show you. I'll show you.
The not like the ball joint on the shoulder,
No,
but like
yeah.
the pin, like a rod.
Oh, okay.
But doesn't there look like there's a rod there?
Well, obviously they're gonna have steel stuff.
Yeah.
Because you have a
You
look
can't
at this Master Chief, he's got the dots.
Oh, right,
Those are the
right,
pins.
right,
Yeah,
yep.
so they're pinless.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
'Cause they've done a few legends, I think, were the first things they've done with them.
So there's
But
still a
only
rod,
couple.
but there's no pin going through
Yeah.
to hold it in.
Trying to keep
so.
it as
all
smooth,
as
like,
smooth as possible.
outside.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Clean it up.
I was looking at the Iron Man and I couldn't see any pins on it, so maybe they're trying to
Okay.
hammer that in as well.
So what?
I've
So
seen
these
them
are all
talk about
characters
the
that you
Disney
can
Plus
play as in Fortnite.
Yes.
Like you can be that shark thing.
Oh, not the shark.
Okay, I didn't think
Yeah.
so. Who knows?
Don't be
Jabba
ridiculous.
Oh yeah, how dare I?
Don't be
Who is
ridiculous.
Jabba Jaws.
Maybe I'd give that a crack if that was a game.
And there's Meatwad in the top right corner.
Don't be silly for me. You find that shark, you kill it, and it drops guns.
How dare I?
Like
Out
all
of its
sharks.
mouth or out of its bum?
Like all
It
sharks.
just dies and disintegrates, and then guns come out.
That's not as exciting.
Like
At least,
all
like, hey?
Like all sharks.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't.
that's true.
It is a bit-
Netflix doco I watched this the other day. Holy hell.
It is a bit gruesome because you pull it in half.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and then the guns and stuff are
So
inside.
they are
it.
inside it, I
Yeah,
guess,
yeah.
in the
It's like,
guns.
that's awfully gruesome. Who knows?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that,
They're
was that
gonna
a hit
make
for the
more
month?
money.
There's the Aya Agamotto.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's very
And it
cool.
lights up and stuff.
Very cool.
There's Marvel Legends
I was wondering what they were gonna like.
replicas.
You know, they've done the Shield and
The gauntlet.
the Stormbreaker and the Mjolnir. And you're like, what are they gonna do for the MCU prop things?
Yeah.
Next, I couldn't think what they could do, but obviously.
I was at a store in Lura today, and it was just like a geek store, and they had the Black Panther chain.
Yep.
And they had the Groot Thor
Yep.
Stormbreaker,
Oh yeah.
just a big version of it, but not. It was like a big plastic version of it. It was
Oh,
massive.
cool.
And they had even had on the box like from Pepper with the Tony Stark. The
Oh,
heart
the
on
heart
it.
yeah.
thing.
And seeing that in like real life lit up and everything, that looks excellent.
Yeah, I think that'd be a really nice piece if you got a desktop
Really
deal.
cool piece.
Yeah.
Like they had the Gorn and other things there, but yeah, that was really really cool.
Hot Toys started a new line. It's called the Origins collection, I think. And most of Hot Toys stuff has been movies, right? Every now and then, recently they've been doing like Marvel stuff based on like games and stuff, like Spider-Man. But this Origins collection, it's purely
Comics.
it's leaning towards that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
it's
It's like their interpretation. I guess.
Yeah, heavily inspired by the old school comic designs and stuff. The first one they announced is Iron Man.
Very Bob Layton era sort of Iron Man.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought you meant like Tin Can Iron Man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I wanted to get your guys' opinion on this because me and Jason were talking about this. As you can see, lots of the armor pieces have this transparent kind of plating.
I don't
What's
mind.
the deal, but
Why?
Yeah, I don't understand.
No, because the color can fast on it pretty fast. Like,
No, but
it will fade after a while.
is that...
I think...
I don't think the plastic's going to stop that, though.
No, but if the plastic is like UV protective, then
But why is it only on part of it?
I don't know. Well,
not
the
on
other
the
part
legs.
they probably pose
you
with.
can take off the chest, right?
And it's on.
There's a swappable part.
It seems to
yeah.
be on all the red except the hands. So, and the hands are a different. Looks like the hands are a different red to the rest
yeah,
of
it's,
like.
I'm intrigued. Like, I think the design of the figure
Oh,
looks
and then the
great, but I'm like, what is the deal with
There's
this?
a classic chest.
But there it's if you have a look, it's only the feet that have got the white stuff on it, where the shin pad.
You can take it off. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Why? I'm not sure what the deal is. I'm intrigued.
Is that to make it look like extremist kind of stuff?
That's what I said. Is it like a
The
what do you call it, force field type thing or
Yeah, like energy shield
Yeah.
kind of thing. I don't know.
It's weird, right?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
terrible.
'Cause I was like,
It,
man,
it not
I'm
ruined.
sure there's
it
a
almost
reason for
ruined
it.
Yeah,
They just,
I'm
yeah.
interested
You
to
should
know
have.
what it is.
They're giving us a bit of a.
it's like this close from being amazing, right? You just take off the plastic.
And maybe drop off some of the extra
lines,
line work that is unnecessary.
The Jim Lee New 52
Because the
line.
head looks great.
In a different character.
Yeah, that'd be better.
And you've got like the horn helmet.
Yeah, it's got both options.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah.
Horn helmet looks a lot better.
Yeah, and you've got like a display.
That looks cool.
Like all Hot Toys toys, they're great. It's expensive,
But
Yeah.
but they're great.
if they had another photo of exactly what we're seeing right now, where he's in like hovering in that little section with none of the white stuff on it, I think it'd look amazing.
Yes. Yeah, I want to know what the idea.
Let me
What
tell you
purpose
that. I think
is.
it'd look good. I don't know if I want to say amazing.
Is there a human face variant?
No.
It's just all shell
Yeah.
head.
It's weird because there are two versions of every helmet. One with the transparent plastic and one like without it.
Right.
So
But like, is it a
just
plastic
a
that you
shame
can
there's-
just add onto it?
oh, I'm not sure actually.
It's also a shame there's not one with just the Tony Stark
Yeah.
face and you get a glass of whiskey.
Yeah.
Because that.
in the mirror.
Yeah, demon.
Because you've got like old school Marvel logo,
Yeah.
comic book logo for Iron Man. I wonder what this means in the future. Where are they going to go into more comic stuff?
Like, are we getting a Cap next? And Cap will be much more like the movies, a bit more
Like
realistic,
Yeah.
utilitarian
Yes.
sort of pants.
First Avenger pants.
Yes,
First
yes.
Avenger look, essentially.
I might buy the cab if it looks really good.
yeah.
because you can sort of picture it in your head, like
Yeah.
how great a bright blue cap. Wow.
Yeah, because
And the same with Thor, though. What do they do with Thor? Because if they gave me a real Kirby-looking Thor, I'd probably buy that.
it'll probably look
But if
too,
they try to make him too real or
They will.
whimsy,
Yeah, making
They'll
it look
put-
Hemsworth.
like texture
yeah,
and stuff.
yeah,
And
I just
yeah.
want random circles that don't mean
It's
anything.
hard, it's hard to tell that without looking at the face. Like
Yeah.
if you see like Tony's face and see what they've gone with,
Yes,
you'll
yes,
be able
yes.
to tell
Very
with,
much so.
like, okay, they're gonna go that way with Cap.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. What the cap face would look like.
Yeah.
and there's lots
Chuck
of
us a
little
Beetle, Dave.
there's lots of little black kind of shapes on his legs.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what the deal with that is. Looks like his quads are like
Yeah, they're like
Flaps.
metal muscles.
they're like flaps though. They you can pull them out. You see
Yeah,
that?
well, it's like an aircraft.
On his quads.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
A bit perplexing. Because like when Dylan was showing me the other day, I'm like, what's with the cube? And then when I get to the picture where the chest comes off without the plastic,
yeah, like, what's the point?
like, what is this?
I'm sure there's
more
a reason
confused.
for
So
it.
funny. If it wasn't for the movies and everything like that, there's no chance in hell Hot Toys would have started with Iron Man. You know what I mean?
No.
Like,
Oh,
back before the movies, he was like C grade.
yes.
Still is.
Drop that salt in.
Just because he's better than Dr. Doom.
That's wrong.
Doctor Doom. Hey, it's true because Doctor Doom wanted to be Iron Man.
Yes. Try. I don't see Tony Stark pretending to be Dr. Doom.
But that's because Doom's his name. Yeah. It's his actual last
Well,
name.
I don't see him pretending to be King of Latveria.
You could if you would if you could.
Yeah, but he can't.
No, that's way too much work for
It
Tony.
doesn't have good enough internet.
You ain't bothering doing that much stuff. It's drinking time.
And we got the Loki trailer
Yeah.
for the Loki show.
Yeah, I'm not
You guys
too
reckon?
fussed on the entire show at all.
It's the one I'm probably least excited about.
Yes.
One more just I don't need to see more Loki. I get he's very popular. I get why he's very popular, sort of. But it feels like he's been in what, 3 Thor movies, 4 Avenger movies. He'll probably been in more things than anybody. I don't need that much more Loki. And if I'm gonna get more Loki, I would like a real Loki for once. But
It's too ugly.
yeah.
It's not hot enough.
What?
Good, you know, Loki in the comics, he's always like an old, kind of wrinkly
Sorry, I
looking
thought you
guy.
meant the other way around.
Yeah.
He's too hot.
Oh.
Yeah. Like you're in the
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was getting up.
Well, he is too hot for
Yeah.
you. He can't concentrate. He's gonna be looking at sexy Tom Hiddleston all the time. Is that his name? Yes.
I know. I'm looking forward to it. I like him. He's a good character. It's fun. And once 2 more weeks left of Falcon and Winter Soldier,
And nothing for a while.
and we've only got Invincible, and that's only going to have another few more episodes.
I'm going to be so depressed.
Exactly
when
right.
Falcon
So we're going to get some MODOK, and we're going to get some other, probably maybe some what ifs, hopefully coming soon.
Wouldn't mind seeing Owen Wilson.
And yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. Like it'll be something
Yeah,
to
that'd be
continue
Are they
on.
going to something straight away after Winter Soldier and Falcon?
No, Loki's next, but I think there is
It's June
maybe
6th.
a month off or so.
Okay.
Yeah. So then
Maybe not a month, but if,
Yeah, it's close too. And then you've got we've announced. I know we're talking trailers, but Black Widow's now announced, so that is coming. So that's another thing at least. So yeah, it's not. If I had my pick right now, I'd say give me Hawkeye. If you're going to give me a TV show, give me Hawkeye. But if beggars can't be choosers, so I'll take whatever we can get at the moment.
Like, I'm not too keen on what I'm seeing of the premise and stuff. Like, I don't know.
I think that could be a bit left of field.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
And the other thing that gives me hope is I didn't know what to expect with WandaVision. I know they're better characters, and I know I was more invested in those characters as well. But we were, hit for 6 with that.
Yeah.
So it could be the same with this.
Yes.
Hopefully, really hopefully it is. And it's Feig behind it all, so it's promising. We haven't been let down yet, really.
No.
There's been a couple of movies that haven't been, especially a couple of more recent Thor movies that we won't get Jay on, but
He's where I
Yeah.
went to straight away.
I know it was. But
Instant dislikes on the video because everyone loves it.
I know, 100%. But everyone's got their opinions, and that's fine. Yeah, hashtag not Jay's Thor. But they really haven't hit like they.
No. Oh, I'm sure it'd be good.
So yeah, he's hoping we're gonna get some more interesting content, and also just the weekly chats we were having with those other shows. I reckon that's still going to continue.
It'd be much more like WandaVision's experience for sure. Because Falcon and Winter Soldier, as much as it's great, it's more straightforward.
Yes.
It's just Civil
it's-
War, Captain America, and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, it's Sam, Bucky. There's a couple bad guys, and obviously there's a bit of flip flopping, but
I think with Loki, one of my other reservations though is I'm not sold on them. I really wish they didn't do time travel. I'm not a big fan of them doing time travel. Really.
Do they really expect him to sign all those things he ever said? And it's like,
Oh.
I think.
Nah.
Like, why? Like,
Just throw away, Dave.
I know, but
But seriously, I don't remember everything I've ever said.
yeah.
I don't remember things I said 5 minutes ago.
And even
Why
then,
it's on video.
why are you signing
What's
every
that?
single page? You just go, yeah, all that's true, done. See ya. Like,
I didn't think you had to sign every page.
I think he did.
Yeah, I think it was every
Yeah.
page.
That would take you forever.
I know. That's a whole series there, right there. Just like,
I think that was the gag.
just like Tom Hiddleston.
I don't think it's going to play too much into the episode, Dave.
Yeah, it's probably not in the episode.
5 hours just signing pages. It's like, do I say, have I
That's just
said
episode
that?
1.
Plus, then
Yeah,
every
I said
time Talk spits
That's
a
the
new one
3-episode
out.
arc. What are you talking about? Episode 4, he gets a paper cut.
Get a stamp. Downskis.
Yeah, so everyone seems keen.
Yeah.
very excited. We're all gonna watch it anyway.
Oh, that's exactly right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have no doubt I'll be entertained and I'll
Yeah, I gotta do
enjoy
my
it.
homework.
But yeah, it's the least I'm excited about.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'd take this over Miss Marvel. I'm not, no offense, thing, but yeah, I'm not that keen. That character doesn't do a lot for me.
No, I'm actually pretty interested to see
Okay.
that, actually.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it can do like a Miles Morales and
Yeah.
make me like the character kind of thing.
Hopefully. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's actually a really good
Yeah.
way of looking
Because
at
she
it. I
can
like
be
that.
good. Some parts I've read of her, she's interesting. Some people just do it too over the top with the fanboyness.
Was
In
it-
the Avengers game, man, it just
Well, it was Champions. I stopped reading that book.
Yeah,
because
that wasn't very good.
It was terrible. So I'll give it another go, obviously, but yeah, it doesn't do much for me whatsoever. And I think it's been confirmed, the showrunner from that TV show said will get mentioned or she'll be in the Loki show at some point or somehow.
Interesting.
So it's live action.
Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel.
Yes, she's been cast.
Yes.
Yeah,
And that's Miss Marvel, not Captain Marvel.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm at least looking forward to, I think, What If.
No.
The reason is different.
What,
Like,
they've
the
chosen?
reason is they're not going to... I don't think they're going to flesh it out as much as they should.
Well,
Like, it'll just be a one episode.
yeah.
There were one
One and
issue.
done.
That's what the whole point.
I know, but I
the
wasn't
books
a
were.
fan of the comics because it was a one and done. It wasn't like, all out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but
That's the fun of them.
that's
Yeah,
you
I love
can't, and
what
then
it's-
and then it's your imagination of what happened after
It's like-
that because
Twilight Zone for
Yes.
Marvel.
yeah,
Yeah.
because you can't continue on because you've got too many split
Well, no, like,
stories.
I'm not saying like
What you want to
just
like?
have 2 or 3 episodes.
Oh,
on the
you want
same
a
thing.
bit of an arc.
Yeah, like a 3-episode arc, 3 comic arc. Won't hurt too much.
Some of those stories were thin to draw a full issue.
Yeah,
on,
they
so
Yeah,
really
true.
stretched
some of them.
the
Jane
premise.
is Thor, right? And
Because my biggest concern, I guess, for lack of a better word, about it is that because it's just obviously MCU.
Yes, it's what they've chosen. That's more.
There's only so much you can do though.
Yeah.
Like, all right, cool. What if Peggy became Captain America?
That's
Cool,
fine.
cool.
Yeah,
But-
Yondu picking up T'Challa.
Yeah.
That one I'm
that's a
not that
stretch,
keen on. I'll be
eh?
honest.
Yeah, like
Because they
okay.
don't have enough things to do.
yes,
Yeah. So that's another fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine with it.
you don't have what if blah 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 was Galactus's
Yeah,
herald. You know,
yeah,
nothing
yeah.
as crazy as that.
Yeah.
Because it's the movies and they haven't gotten that far.
And some of the crazy things we're getting already. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
mate? We're gonna get Jane as Thor.
Yeah.
In real life, like, you know.
Yeah, it could be like, oh, what if Cap clicked at Infinity
Yeah.
War instead of Tony, like, that could be cool. But yeah.
I'm excited to see him doing some cartoons.
Yes.
Yes.
It's been a while since I've
I'm not
cartoon.
keen on the 3D aspect of it.
Hmm.
Just 3D animation.
Yeah, you can't really escape that nowadays.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't.
can't.
You can't.
To disgrace. Chain them to the desks with pencils.
Well, and then you watch Invincible, and that's 2D for the most part.
I thought Invincible would be like, when I first saw the animation, I was like, oh, this is, but it didn't really, like, this is good.
Yeah, it's
fine.
very good, very good.
Because it's like backgrounds at
Yeah.
the most, and
Yeah.
Beautiful.
sometimes it's jarring when there's like a 3D character in
Yes.
the background. But I'd take that over
The-
full
I haven't
3D.
noticed
And because it's just, it makes it obviously easier for them,
Yeah.
faster. And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay.
Because if it's 3D animation and you're embracing that, okay, that's alright, you know. But with what if they're clearly trying to make it look 2D
Yes.
with cel shaded?
Yeah, usually
Yeah.
that's the deal now with games and that. They get 3D models and then cel shade over the 3D
Yeah.
models and just go with it.
It's just weird, but
Yeah.
like you're using a medium to make it look like a different medium. Why don't you just do it like that then?
Because
If that's what you want it to look like, why don't you just do it like that?
Transformers on Netflix,
Yes.
that at least embraced it.
Yes.
You had metallic,
Yeah. It,
you know,
it
texture
looked-
on everything.
Yeah,
it
didn't
looks good.
look-
It looked really
yeah.
good. It wasn't cel shaded to try and it's actually 2D.
Yeah. Just draw, I tell you.
Yeah.
Get the plastic out.
Related to animation, we've
Yes.
got Batman Long Halloween
Ooh,
animated movie.
That looked really good.
Part 1.
Yes. It was a big 12-part story.
Was it? Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and the whole
And I had like,
every
Every month,
holiday.
yeah, yeah.
It'd be too much to do
And
in
the cars.
90
Yeah.
minutes. You would have to skip like half the holidays.
Yeah, that's a good point.
too many characters in there as well. Like,
I was very interested to see where they were going to go after Superman. Superman wasn't really based on anything in particular. It was like a new story.
Yep.
You had Martian Manhunter in it. You had Lobo. You had Parasite. It was a fresh story. So for them to do like an adaptation, like that's cool.
Yeah.
It means we'll get more of them in the future, plus new stuff.
Yep.
For sure.
It's not going to be just adaptation and adaptation.
Yes.
What do you guys think of the cast? Mainly Jensen Ackles, because he's the only one I know that's in the movie.
He sounds alright. It was
Yeah.
like when that was announced, you.
I was like, nah.
but he did Red Hood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah.
He's like
But
the
I know
young...
they're not gonna. It was just weird.
Yeah.
I didn't look into any of the actors, but no one sounded out of place from
No.
what
Yeah.
the trailer showed. So yeah, no, all good.
And it looks great.
Yeah.
Just looks very grounded.
Yeah.
Really cool.
I always thought it would have got done back at like when they were doing like Dark Knight
Yeah,
Returns.
how
Like
they
after
not-
Dark Knight Returns, that was the first two-parter. I thought Long Halloween would be in the works after that, and it just never happened.
Man, and that kind of sucks because Imagine animated movie coming out looking like
Tin
Sale.
Sale?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Imagine that.
Long baddies.
And like super jacked Catwoman.
Yes.
It'd be
So-
easy
so
to do with
jacked.
his style.
Yes. Yeah, I loved the old days of the everything looked like the way they were supposed to look from the art. It was so much better because it was just visually more interesting.
Yeah.
When they all look the same, you know.
Yeah, they all look
Cool.
different.
Yeah.
But
I like the new Frontier where it looked like Darwin Creek.
Yes.
That New Frontier is so good.
It's such a great book.
Yeah.
Movie was, but the
yeah, that's what I think.
book was so good. And Darwin Cook, man, rest in peace. That dude was
Yeah,
excellent.
he was.
And then I haven't seen this yet, but the Jupiter's Legacy trailer.
It was a trailer.
I hadn't read the book. Looks alright. I don't think I'll watch it.
Yeah, it looks. I don't know. It looks interesting enough. I'm not the dude. I think's the problem in the trailer.
Blonde one?
Oh, even the guy, the Jupiter guy, like the lead guy, he's just a bit flat.
Yeah.
Like he's not very
Who's the actor?
charismatic.
Josh
or,
Newmar.
there's not a lot of screen presence there.
No.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of him.
Is that who it is?
Yeah.
I couldn't work out who it was. I was like, this guy looks familiar.
Yeah.
Now 100% I'm right about that's the problem. Because he's just a bit flat and boring. Like there's never not a lot of inflection in his voice and the whole like the trailer it just sounds the same all the time.
Nothing jumped out in the trailer to say you need to watch this show.
Yes.
Nothing went like, and there's been a couple of trailers I watched recently. And went, yeah, oh damn, I watched that show.
Yes.
100%. But no, that didn't. And again, I still can't understand. Out of all the Mark Millar property they have, that's what they chose.
Nemesis again. Let's
please.
Yeah, anyway, we're not going to rehash old stuff, but let's just say that again. That bit. It's just anyway.
What was the one where it was like the old guy going in a spaceship back up?
Oh, Starlight.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love Starlight.
Starlight would be great.
Starlight might be my favourite Mark Miller book.
That
Read
is
that.
crazy.
Oh, it's good. It's like a Buck Rogers type
Oh,
of deal.
okay.
Yeah. Not the Neil Gaiman.
Even the
Starlight,
was
but
it Micronauts I gave before?
Chrononauts.
Chrononauts.
Let's get an animated series or
Yeah,
something.
beautiful.
or
That was
something.
Stardust.
Stardust.
Yeah.
Okay. I kept on getting.
Nah,
confused.
Starlight's great. Because,
Okay.
yeah, like, he's an old guy.
Yeah.
His wife's just passed and the kids are coming to, but not caring, you know,
Yeah.
whatever, don't care about him. And, like, when he was younger, he was a fighter pilot, he got sucked in and he goes to a different dimension or whatever.
Nice.
And he saves the day, you know? Full 50s, Flash Gordon,
Yeah.
Buck Rogers sort of deal. And he comes home, but nobody believes him. I think the wife did, but the kids don't believe him.
Ah, so now
Yeah,
she's
and he's
gone.
now old man. But then a young kid from there who like dressed like 50s greasers and stuff because like he influenced them or whatever. And like, we need you again. And he's like an old man now. Oh, all right. Like,
Sold.
yeah, it was
Yeah, I'll check it
Oh,
out.
it's only like 3 issues, isn't it?
Sounds cool.
maybe a 4.
Sounds really
No,
cool.
It was and
It was very short.
Yeah.
it was just the normal,
Oh, it's
normal
great.
Miller
Yeah.
mini 6-parters.
Miller in general, man, he's old.
What I liked about it was a little bit more wholesome, maybe compared to the you know, like the
Miller's-
recipe stuff can be
Yes,
very over
yes.
the top, and some people don't like that. And I can understand that because it is just
Like Wanted we were
gratuitous
talking about
sometimes
last
for
week.
no
Oh.
reason. But this was just yeah, I really like it.
Even
Yeah.
his Marvel stuff can be like full on. you
Yes.
know? Yeah.
I just wish we could get like. I wish Marvel did the style of cartoons that DC did.
The
Then
Enemy
we'll
of
get-
the State.
Because I'm looking at it, Enemy of the State and
Old Man Logan.
well, no, that, but just some older books from the 90s on, just early 2000s. But
they
yeah,
tried in the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
Hulk,
there was some good ones too.
terrible.
But
Oh,
they half.
they half-assed.
Yeah,
it.
they
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 really
didn't spend the money.
because the
it's
Strange
very
one is
weird, 'cause
okay-ish.
I remember
Marvel
watching
can do like the movies are good, the cartoons are terrible. DC is the opposite.
Yes.
The
The
TV
only-
is great. The movies are.
The only good one was
Okay,
the
yeah.
Hulk and Wolverine
Yeah.
and Hulk and Thor. Wasn't too bad.
And I didn't watch a lot
That
of
was the
them.
best.
Those are like shorts, right?
Yeah,
No,
too short.
yeah, but
But
like
like they're
still,
40 minutes
yeah.
or 50 minutes.
But Next Avengers wasn't too bad.
That
That
was
was alright. That
Was,
was
yeah,
Yeah.
but Enemy of the State and what is it? What's the other one?
Oh.
The two. It's Enemy of the State and
Nemesis?
Oh, Agent of Shield.
Agent of Shield. Those two Wolverine
yes, yes.
books that Miller did back in the
But,
day.
yeah, could you imagine Daredevil.
Yeah.
Born Again,
Yeah.
like a real dark Born Again. Guardian Devil.
Planet
I
Hulk.
could name 100%. Because they did play Hulk.
Did they ever finish that Wolverine
That's what I
Hulk
mean.
book?
Proper Planet Hulk.
Hey,
With
Did
Silver
they ever finish that
Surfer.
Wolverine Hulk book that cartoon was based on?
Was that Ultimate Wolverine Hulk?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Wait,
they did.
They did.
Yeah.
Nobody cared.
That was with the,
Yeah.
Yeah, no one cared
'Cause it
after
was-
issue.
the Wolverine hand through the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there was a long gap between issues.
That was a massive.
Or the end, I guess.
And like, where it broke, he just ripped him in half
Yeah.
and froze him, and you were hanging for the next issue. Cool, 3 years
Coolest thing
later.
to come out of that was that statue
Yes.
that was like 2-3 foot tall, and had Wolvie over the top of Hulk, and it was coming like 5 different parts. Massive. It's massive. Really cool.
You watched the trailer? I don't know if it's a new trailer, but for the Justice Society animated movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was new.
That was, I think, a couple weeks
It was
back.
a couple weeks back. I think I saw that.
I just saw that recently.
Yeah.
It looked pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Justice Society anyway.
They're
And
awesome.
the best part of rebooting, new style that doesn't look bad. You know, New 52 style was just gross.
Yeah, I didn't watch most of them.
Yeah,
Because...
they've gone with a really classic kind of inspired style. You look at Barry Allen's costume, and you can tell it's just real old school.
And they're actually fighting Nazis now, and Nazi analogs.
Yes, actual Nazis. Yeah, like there's a
So,
clip
yeah.
that they released, and Barry's like, Nazis.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Because normally they just do, they're Nazis, but not Nazis.
Yes.
yeah.
This time it's they're actually punching Nazis.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that one. I have to check that out.
It's from like fake European country that we made up.
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yes.
But wink, wink, it's
Yeah, yeah.
Nazis.
Yes.
We'll put them in all black or all brown or all grey, and you get the picture.
Or like Wonder Woman. World War One. They're Germans.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah.
Like I don't understand. Or whatever. Then we got Invincible to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
That was a nuts, crazy episode. That was always one of my favorite moments in the comic,
Yes.
where
Yeah.
it's like a super.
So spoilers again hard
Oh,
for,
yes.
but it'll be more spoilers for the show, not
Yes.
necessarily the comic,
Yeah,
because
well-
we want people to come in and read the book and everything like that. So yeah, we'll just
And enjoy the show, too.
Yes,
Of
we're not
course.
going to talk about the future.
True.
Yes.
What we seen.
What
Exactly
what happens
right.
in the show?
exactly
So
right. And wow, what did we see this week?
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Well, because
Wow.
we've all read more further along than you. So
Yes.
what do you think?
Man, that turn at the end, I was flabbergasted.
Yes.
Great word to use. I was
Yes.
flabbergasted. That was so well done. And I think, and again, it's not giving anything away, but that was a story that was used later on down
Yes.
the track
Yeah.
in the books, where I think it works so much better early because he's young and naive and hasn't gone through a lot of big battles in regard, and so helping this guy out, and even though he's a bad guy trying to do good, even though that's not what the end showed us, which was
You
the
don't know
best.
that. You don't know that though. Like even though he takes the mantle, doesn't necessarily mean he's just gonna run with bad. He might, you know.
Yeah.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
Because,
but he did it in a pretty dodgy way.
Well, yeah.
but I think because he had there was no choice. It's either all right, I'm gonna have to work for him,
Yeah.
or I'll just take his
Take
job.
his job. Yeah.
The-
But yeah, that Machine Man, again, the soundtrack was excellent. But yeah, the story itself and everything, I can't remember the character's name that we saw just absolutely annihilate the crap.
Battle Beast.
Battle Beast.
Battle
Yeah.
Beast.
I can't wait for him to come back.
That is Battle Beast, the bubblegum guy.
What was that?
What's his name?
Something tether.
Tether Tyrant.
Yeah, that's it.
And he's gonna have some connections that
Okay,
you probably
so-
like.
Okay, so it's
Later
like
on.
it's a tether. Okay, because I'm
Yeah.
like, is that his intestines? Is
Yeah.
that what is going?
Oh,
It's
Is
a
that with all the
ridiculous
letters?
design, but
It's
it
so
works
good.
so
So
well.
good.
Just
Tether
all those,
Tyrant.
yeah, the characters worked so well. It was a really good battle, fleshing out. Oh, Darkblood leaving the book there for
Yeah.
his mum. That was
Yeah.
sensational. Just the little things as well, where at the start, where the doors closed on one scene and then they opened to a new scene. It was like the different, but they were different doors.
Yes.
Just this.
It's,
like-
it's
yeah.
quality.
I really like the jumping back and forth
Yes.
from Invincible
Yes.
to Titan.
Also,
As I
was
said-
the title page coming wherever they can fit it in
Yeah.
with the name.
With
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
You got like we were all messaging each other because obviously everyone watched it on Friday night and most people watched it just after Winter Soldier. And we'll get to Winter Soldier, but everyone's like, "Oh, how good was Winter Soldier? The end of Winter Soldier? Oh my god!" I'm like, "Yeah, it was amazing." But the end of Invincible was just as good. Like,
Yeah.
it was a good. It was.
Because I don't think you see it coming, right?
I almost think
Yeah.
The
like
Titan thing?
it's good that it got stretched out. But what we were talked about last week, where last week's episode, if they dropped 2 episodes together,
Yes.
last week. Poor. If you got that normal episode and then that big episode,
Bang,
bang, holy hell. But yeah, it still worked by itself, don't get me wrong. But yeah, that impact wise brought me right back up. So good.
Because, yeah, they sell They sell him so good, like his story and the girl, and you go for it. Like,
because I got a little bit of that where it's like, oh, you're late. And I'm like, oh, here we go, some more Spider-Man stuff.
Yeah.
But then they change it up a bit.
Yeah.
And then they bring Eve in, and that helps out a little bit as well. And the split second that you knew that Omni-Man was watching that fight, and he was the one that called the others in, but didn't do shit about it.
Yeah.
And knew he could, and almost let his son. Well, at the moment, if you don't know, obviously he's not, because there's a whole new TV show about the guy. But you know he's dead.
Yeah.
Well, when was he going to step
exactly
in?
right,
Right?
yeah.
Like, when's the line? Because
That was pretty close to the line. Yeah. So yeah, story just gets deeper and deeper. More robot stuff was awesome, but yeah, other people talk because I don't want to take it all.
Well,
you're doing good.
Yeah.
I'm glad it was the last episode where it goes to the wardrobe. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't know either. I couldn't.
It's the.
I'm like, is that a videotape or?
I thought it was a tape.
Yeah.
As well.
I thought it was a video.
And I'm like, isn't it 2020? Why is there a videotape?
Yeah.
But yeah, the investigator, like, he had the 50s vibe to him anyway. So.
Oh, it's a Book of the Dead too. How cool is that?
Yeah, I was like,
Oh, right, the Necronomicon. Nice.
Yes. Nah, it's really good.
Oh, Battle Beast, man.
Battle Beast.
Battle Beast.
I was a little bit. Again, you couldn't do it, but when he hit him that last time,
Oh, yeah.
I was expecting chest ripped open, but
yeah.
then they showed it back, and I'm like, oh, he's not as bad as I thought he was going to be. But I'm guessing that'll come down the track too.
Because I'd stopped reading because I was borrowing the trades of your.
Yeah.
But I was still flicking through them on the shelf.
Yeah.
And when I was going through that issue, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
And this was probably the most bloodiest fight since the first Omni-Man fight.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my goodness, so bloody.
Because you've only read the 2 trades.
Yeah. And years ago, so
Yes.
I'm
So you're just going to watch the show?
fresh as fresh.
Yeah,
at
like,
the
you're not
moment.
gonna-
No, I don't think I will.
Yes, yeah,
I
okay,
want to
cool,
just
cool.
enjoy
That'll
the
be
show.
really
There's
cool
gonna be
for
some
this, actually.
really great
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great shit coming up there.
I think because I normally, like you said earlier, I'd like to read the book
Yes.
before I watch, but because I haven't and I'm enjoying it so much.
No, I would just go for the show.
Honestly, man, sometimes I wish I didn't read it.
Yes.
Because the show was that good.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
you
know
genuinely,
what?
you genuinely don't know.
Yeah.
Because when you said the Titan thing at the end, I'm like, what do you mean? Because
That was just
Yeah.
yeah,
100%.
like I read that.
Yeah.
Already,
years ago,
you know? Yeah.
and years ago. So
Yeah,
but,
and it didn't hit me as hard. So
but yeah, they just went
No,
through
good,
that
good,
much. The kid's nearly dead, and it's like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm just the boss now. It's like,
Yeah.
good work getting that. I don't know what you said to that kid. Oh man, that's so damn
Yes.
good.
Yeah. 100%, man. Like if you're already
This far in,
this
just
far
watch
in,
Oh, yeah.
the show.
stick
Yeah.
it, man, because it's gonna hit
Your
you
mind
harder.
is going to be.
And I can give you guys a different perspective of it as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
Well, with this, I've been reading comments everywhere because I want to see what people think of
Yes.
this. Just being slapped into it, and yeah, people are like, don't know if Mark's dead and stuff.
Yeah.
well, that's a bit dumb.
Yeah, I know. I was
Sorry,
like,
but
okay.
you've got a TV show with
Episode 4.
Yeah.
It's called title character.
Yeah.
The show's called Invincible.
It's just his funeral, the end.
It's not Wonder Man joining the Avengers. Jeez, like
How many episodes?
8, I think. For the
Eight.
first
Yeah, it's
series.
smallish, so
Oh,
we're halfway.
Yeah.
No, more than
it's
halfway now.
I was
Wow.
at
5,
yeah.
5, yeah.
It's been good. That's what I mean. So that's why I'm looking forward to Loki, because everything's going to be gone within a month at the moment.
What do
I
you
don't
guys-
think they'll end with Omni-Man and him. I think they'll
That-
stretch out it even more.
I hope not,
Maybe.
but-
I think,
Because then you're going to get the Viltrumite stuff later.
yeah.
Anyway.
We
Don't
still
talk
got,
about
future.
we still got
Yeah,
the
don't talk
Martian
about
bit
futures.
to come back in.
But yes,
because
Yeah.
that guy's hanging around just multiplying at the moment.
I'm going to ask you about him later because I forgot
As about who?
the Martian that stowed away.
Ah, sure.
I forgot what his deal was.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of Michael Dorn voicing Battle
I didn't
Beast?
notice until you mentioned it in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I realised after,
Because I was just
but I didn't.
I was just engrossed in the
Yeah,
face.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
paying
yeah.
attention to like who's the voices.
Because some people don't really like it. Some people think he doesn't sound like savage enough.
Oh no, he was brooding. And
Yeah,
he was,
I felt like
He's not supposed to be. He's,
Yeah,
like,
he's
he's a warrior. He's
Yeah.
he's a
noble
grim
warrior.
he's a grim
Yeah,
warrior,
and
man.
not
He's
an
not a
idiot.
beast.
Yeah.
he's not
I
an
know
idiot.
his name's Battle Beast, but he's not a beast.
it's
Yeah.
he's like
a-
a warrior society.
Yeah.
He's
guy.
a warrior fighter.
Yeah.
So he's
yeah.
a lion Klingon,
Yeah.
basically.
Yes,
Yes.
he's not.
That's his. That's
Conan.
his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not a savage. That's
Yeah.
his role. That's his job. He.
I thought it was perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, He was good.
I gotta
Nailed
watch it
it.
again to notice because I didn't.
Nailed
You know.
it.
Because he's, he can voice act. He was in Superman the Animated Series. He was Steel.
Yes.
And I didn't know it was him. I was like, oh, he doesn't sound like Worf.
Yeah.
But here, man, he knew what he was doing. He's like, I'm just going to do Worf. It was just a Worf voice. I was just done watching
He's
Star
just a
Trek.
reskinned wolf.
Yes. But during this thing, all I could think was like, God, I don't want Invincible toys. I need a Battle Beast. Like good
6-inch?
quality 6-inch
Yeah.
figures.
McFarlane's on it.
No,
I
because
reckon-
Diamond Select
Diamond Select is
is
doing-
doing some stuff.
Oh.
7-inch, yeah.
So
They're not gonna be as good.
No.
Beast Girl,
Monster Girl?
Monster Girl. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or
I don't know, Flemmy. I don't know.
cool.
Is that good, Chase?
Yeah, that'll do. Cool.
Is that a good response?
Stay tuned.
And he didn't show it as well in that fight, but the robots when he was dodging and weaving the twins or the clone and the that was sensational. That character's going. Yeah,
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah,
He's great.
excellent.
Just, I feel like they might, just personally, I don't know. Do you feel like they're moving a bit too fast of making him human-ish? Like
Yes.
humanizing it?
Yes.
Because he was like panicking over Monster Girl
Yes.
already. Like,
Yes. A little fast.
Yes.
I guess.
But
But he's a team
speeding
leader.
this-
No, I can. It's his butt when everything goes down. If
But-
someone on the team almost dies or is going to come back or whatever.
But with
it's
Monster Girl, it was a different kind of, like, he cared, like,
Because she was like the
lot
only
about her.
one that was like probably competent or something,
yeah.
or sacrificing like
'Cause
something.
It sounded like you cared a lot about
Yes. There's feelings there.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
It's one of those things I feel obviously moved up because we need to get that going because if
Yes.
you leave it in the can too long, show gets canned.
Yes.
Yeah.
Too many subplots unfinished.
You gotta have people like, oh, what's going on
Yeah.
here? Yeah.
But yes, it feels. I think I said it last week. I was like, what? It all just seems to be moving a bit fast.
But weird, because certain things haven't happened
yes.
yet. you know?
Yeah, that's the thing I said last week. I like how it's out of order.
Yeah.
I dig it because the story works.
Yes.
It works with the
Pacing.
story. Yeah.
Is a lot better, I reckon.
Yes, much better. Much
Do you
better.
think he'll throw something completely different, like go another way instead of keep it?
Not this early, anyway.
Oh.
Like I think the big things to come in the next couple episodes are probably going to come in the next couple episodes. I would imagine, but because stuff's got to happen the way it's got to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, that's the whole point of the show, or the whole point of the story.
But I guess you look at Walking
Very
Dead.
vague. I'm sorry, people.
Yeah, but with The Walking Dead, the book was still going as a show was
But they started
going.
pretty similar,
Yeah.
and then Shane doesn't die, and then it deviates later on.
Yeah.
Like because from the beginning, it was pretty like
Yes.
on point. So who knows? I hope they don't go too far.
I
But
would imagine the difference too might be like in Walking Dead, you've got the crew, and then like the antagonists are just mindless zombies. Like there's not much character on the other side of the fence.
Yeah.
Where in this, you've got all different characters at different levels of good and dodgy and bad. So there's more to play with. With Walking Dead, I think you had to change it up. Otherwise, it'd be way too boring, way too repetitive.
yeah,
Show was
Daryl
already.
and his brother, more characters and stuff,
And they, people like them.
yeah, you're the main guy now.
Yeah. I think it'll be as different. I think it'll be closer to the books than Walking Dead was closer to the
Hope
books.
so.
I think. But so good.
Yeah.
Everybody should be watching. Get on Amazon. If you ain't got Amazon, get it just for this.
Get on Amazon for Invincible. Get on Disney Plus for Falcon and Winter
Yes.
Soldier. Because boy,
As soon as I finished, I sent a message to the group like, "Holy shit, the ending!"
yeah, and I was like, I wasn't watching it yet, and I'm like, oh my god, I need to watch this.
No, I know. I didn't even read. I just seen it went off. Nope.
Because I wasn't trying to spoil anything, but I'm like, I had to say something because
That's why I think I was just like, yep. When I finally did watch it, because what do you say?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how do you end? I was like, no, don't end there. I was shouting at
Yeah.
TV. I was like, you don't end it there.
I say that every week with this show. They hit in the ends
Yes.
perfect.
So yeah, spoilers.
Lots of spoilers.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
last shot, facing up with the blood on the
Yeah.
shield, like the blood on the shield, like that. The shot of just the
Man.
blood on the shield, like
Am I too greedy that I wanted just a drop of blood off the shield?
Oh.
That would have been
yeah.
good.
I even
Yeah.
went back just to check it didn't happen. I'm like, that just would have been.
yeah. But if they weren't gonna do the blood when he's just
No, I know.
drowning the dude,
I know, but
So, It was brutal.
But basically, I'm like, oh no, he's gonna kill that dude with the shield.
Yeah.
In front of all these people.
Everybody. He's just gonna.
Part of me wanted him to do it anyway, but yeah.
What?
I think that's what's really good about this moment. I've been looking at comments and stuff, and people are like, finally, like, if I was John Walker, I would have done the same thing.
Yes.
And other people are like, oh no, he's evil. Like, but that's the point of him as a character.
This
He's
is
not
PTSD at work, you know.
And like I saw a headline today. I didn't read the article, but it was like, he's not Cap. He's the new Winter Soldier. And like I didn't read the article. I'm like, I don't agree with it, but I can understand the statement.
But he's not supposed to be Cap.
I know. Yeah. He's not
and
Cap.
and he's not Cap anymore. Clearly, they take the shield off him straight away. He's US agent next episode.
I would have loved it at the end where it's like Sam's on it, say, hey Bucky, and then goes to Black and just says, we're taking that shield or something. That would be.
Well, I was yelling hard. Yeah. If Bucky doesn't take that shield right here and there, I'm annoyed because that's straight up shield, please. No, bang.
Yeah.
Because that is as disrespectful as Steve as you could get.
Absolutely.
He just.
I thought during the fight with Battlestar, like, you know, when he's tied up and he's sort of can hear stuff.
Yeah.
I thought he dosed him too.
Yes.
But guess not. You know, like half for him, half for him. But yeah.
Because I didn't see the Battlestar thing coming. Like,
yeah, me neither. I'm like, you know?
No, well, I thought for a sec they were going to bring him back, and then it's like, I've just not killed someone because, and for no reason, but
without justification.
Yeah, exactly right. But then they went, okay, no, you're not going back to him. He's gone, he's gone.
Oh,
he's gone. Wow.
Yeah. When he's shaking him, you're like, you guys are screwed down.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna cop it.
And basically, it was like I saw like, oh, he's gonna kill somebody with that shield in front of people.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's no going back.
Coming.
Yeah. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
The whole episode was great.
I like the way they came up with getting in the serum, like, you know, like, and the whole chat he has with Thingy Lamar, like, of course I would take it.
That was great. Oh. The contrast with Sam's like, no, I would not take it.
Yes.
That contrast was good. The chat Sam had with Carly.
That was cool.
Yes.
Before he barged in. That was great.
Yes.
They're still trying to make them more sympathetic.
Yes.
Even from killing people the last episode.
Because the place they bombed, that wasn't like the hospital, right? With the people in it.
No, it was like storage.
Like a facility.
Yeah.
Still some
where
guards.
they keep the medicine and they give it to them.
Okay,
food.
yeah.
World's largest bathroom drain.
Seriously, it's a manhole!
But I guess that's the point of it. It's his bug out hole.
Yeah.
How good was that fight?
Yeah, that was his place.
Dora Milaje are the best. I said it when Black Panther came out.
Okay, I'll take it.
When the Black Panther came out, I was like, I want a Dora Milaje movie.
Yeah.
I just love the Dora Milaje. As much as like women, I just like badass women.
Yeah.
And they were excellent.
Oh, when they tapped it, do the five punch death, the Bucky and arm falls off. You're like, what?
I just love. He's like defeated. They're not even super soldiers.
Yeah. Oh, because you know that's like, got my ass handed to me by black women. You know what I mean? Because that's his character, right? Like, he definitely, lots would be messing with his head.
Especially that bit when he's trying to get his shield out.
Yes.
And she just comes in and goes, push.
Yeah.
And just takes the
but yeah,
spear out. Like, that is just...
Dora Milaje are excellent.
Yeah, they're great.
I want more of them. I want a movie.
One of my favorite parts was when, you know, John's fighting them, and then Bucky's like, looking strong, John!
Yeah.
Sam's like, okay, come on.
We gotta help.
You had your fun, just help him.
Yeah.
Suri got a mention.
Yes.
So that was interesting.
Yeah.
So we are still intrigued on how they're going to do the Black Panther bring back or what they're going to do there. So
did they film anything with him? Or
No,
did they not start anything at all?
Started,
okay.
as far as I know.
I like how Zemo just goes to town on the vials.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
Man, when he picks it up, you're like, oh
They
my
tease
god.
it. Is he gonna?
Yeah.
No,
And you're like,
I knew exactly
100%.
he's going to destroy it.
Yes. But I thought they did it really good that you're like, oh, maybe he will.
Yeah.
Because he's been
Is
so
that what I think it is?
Yeah. Because, like, I think you could have done it story-wise that, like, I have to. Someone's going to have to fight these. These other two idiots aren't good enough. I'm good enough to be whatever. But yes, it would go against the whole superiority
whole
thing.
point. Yeah.
But they definitely teased it.
The other conversation I loved was when him and Sam, Zemo and Sam were talking. And they're like, you know, once it's gone, they've got to be all gone. And he's like, what about Bucky?
Yeah.
And then Bucky walks in.
Yeah.
Very nice little to and fro there.
Because Zemo for sure, that would be his.
Yeah.
Well, he'd be next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus an extra long clip of him dancing.
Hey, that's amazing. One of the comments I saw on that was Warner Brothers took 3 years to put out Snyder Cut. Marvel took 1 week to release the Zemo cut.
Yeah, but Zemo was like 20 seconds extra as opposed to 4 hours.
4 hours of stuff you didn't need.
I'd say it's just as
And there was no
entertaining.
slow-mo in the track.
And also,
Hello.
official Marvel YouTube channel. Yesterday or the day before, 1 hour clip of Zemo dancing. Official.
Just repeated.
Yeah.
Wow.
Official.
They know how to do all that stuff.
Yes.
Everything. So, like perfectly with the WandaVision thing, with the Quicksilver thing,
Yeah.
they know that the people have their theories and freak out and do exactly what we're doing every week, and they just play along, give you some breadcrumbs, and then take them away. You're wrong.
And it's good to see that Sharon, the art dealer, can get her hands on her satellite when she needs to as well. That's always
Yes.
intriguing.
When did you
Yes.
put a tracker on John?
When did she put a tracker on John?
Maybe John
Because
just
she-
has a government tracker.
Yeah.
Yes, you would imagine that'd be the case.
Because for sure they
Yeah.
Like in the back of the footy jerseys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I just find it a bit.
Well, because they want you to think she's the power.
Yeah, like she's sus.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're clearly
That's what they're pushing.
clearly want us to think she's the power breaker and she's gone bad.
Yeah.
And well, it's not out of the question. But
No.
I think she'll be working for Fury.
Oh yeah, she's definitely
Well-
working for Fury.
Especially what you said last week with the whole the serum thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good app.
Yeah.
Next week's I think goes over the hour mark.
Oh,
For the
really?
second last episode from what I read today, but yeah, again, it's internet, so it's got to be
Wait, what? So
believable.
that was
That's
four, man.
4.
4?
2 left.
Okay, 2.
'Cause every week I'm like, there's 6 episodes. They don't ramp up enough.
Yes.
So I'm like, yeah, if it's gonna be an hour, I'll see how much.
Yeah, they'll ramp up with time instead, I reckon.
It's going to be sad.
Yeah, I know. I can be so depressed.
You reckon there'll be a second series?
I don't know. I think most of
'Cause-
these will be one and done.
Yeah, they'll
Let's
lead into
say-
something else.
Yeah.
Let's say you don't find out who the power broker is. That's like a second series.
Oh, but that could just be picked up in something else.
Yeah.
I think like out of these two, you might get a Winter Soldier series, but
Maybe,
not
maybe.
them together necessarily next time. You know what I
Like
mean?
a Captain
Yeah,
America.
that's right.
Yeah.
Like Sam gets a new Cap movie
Yeah.
as Falcon Cap,
And then Winter Soldier
and
in
we
space.
just, yeah. You know, I don't think they'll get many season 2s because I don't think it's designed to be.
No.
If anything, the only season 2s will be something like Hawkeye,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I reckon, because that can do it without an issue. Because you know
Could be a different Hawkeye movie.
exactly what I'm getting at.
Oh, man. How cool is the part where, like, Bucky just loses it at Zemo?
Yes.
You just...
Oh man.
And then you can see Zemo just like... You're not
Chill,
scared.
Yeah.
You're not scared.
Yeah.
That's great.
Sebastian Stan is
Yeah.
amazing in it.
Especially like now, you don't see him lose it.
No.
You know, as Bucky, and then he just lost it.
Yeah.
That was great. Oh, the opening. When he's like... Yeah, like in Wakanda.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
That was a great performance.
That was good there, yeah. It was great.
So good.
He's incredible.
You did, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so what do we reckon next week? Bang. He gets stripped at Cap title. Gets himself a black costume.
I don't think he'll get. I think he's still going to be there. He's still going to be chasing. I don't think that they'll be chasing him. I think he'll go rogue, trying to take them down because kill Battlestar.
But yeah, you don't. He's clearly going to. The government will strip him of.
They will take it, but I don't
Yeah.
think next episode will him either. He's still out there trying to find
Yeah,
her.
they'll take the shield, but he'll still
Be out there.
He'll be vigilante
Yeah.
now.
Or they lock him up or something.
Yeah, I think he'll get locked up.
Yeah.
I think the start of the episode will be him getting locked up or in lockup or something. Because like at that moment, like because he's going to calm down, right? Like, and because he's a good person, he's not a bad man. Bucky or Falcon will come up and like, oh yeah, and be like, yeah. You know, because he knows he overstepped the line.
Yeah.
But he'll be back and then he'll see something like they flag smashers have done something else and that these two idiots aren't good enough. I'm the one with the power.
Yeah.
Is what I would imagine. But who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even really want to speculate, to be honest. I'm just enjoying it. I don't care what comes. They've been building a plot line so good so far.
Yeah.
I don't think they won't ruin it. So
No chance.
really excited with whatever they come with.
I think my only one, I'm not quite sold on her as the head of the movement thing.
She'll be dead.
The chick.
I was talking to someone else. I just don't see her as like a threat.
Yeah. Oh no, I just not even. I'm just not sure if she's. And it's obviously all on me, and I'm a terrible person, mate. But she just doesn't seem like she's too
charismatic
like,
leader.
Oh, yeah, I don't see how she brings people to follow her. If there was like at the start, the first episode, there was like she's number 2, and something happens number 1, and she steps up. I could have seen, but I just.
But her being the leader from the get-go.
Yeah, I just don't see it. Like.
Yeah, you need her to.
She's
like,
not physically doesn't look
Or
impressive.
personality-wise either.
That's right. She's very nice, and you feel for her.
But there's no charisma.
Yeah, she's no charismatic personality to
get followers.
Yeah.
They also haven't built her up enough. Like, there could be moments where, like, you see what she's done previously or something, but they haven't done that at all. So,
but
she's just out of the blue, and it's like, okay, you're expected to say, okay, she's the leader of the resistance.
Because I don't like. Because I assumed her little crew, they've all got the super soldier. I reckon or I always thought they were on the same level, and they've all got it. And then she's like, why did she step up? Like, why didn't one of these other 2 dudes? Or I don't know. I'm not. That's my one thing. I'm not quite sold. She's very good. But I'm not quite sold on it.
Pretty much a copy of Daenerys, but you see how she gets like to the point of killing other people. Like you see, like
she had
psyche
a
in
big progression there. There was a
Yeah.
lot of story put into
Yeah, like 6 seasons worth, but like
Where this chick just went, I'm going to blow these people up now.
Yeah.
So,
Without much provocation.
My mum died, and now I'm upset, and
she's
they
convincing.
kicked me out of my home since these people came back, and
No, I'm not quite sold on it, how that all works either.
I can't imagine that
they did
the
just
law
chuck
would
them.
be that you just came back, back into your house. Like
Yes, it's and like some countries,
and no one's really explained it, like in regards of what the actual law is in this new world. No one's actually said that. Everyone's just complained about the way things have happened.
I think that's better, just where they can flesh it out in other programs.
Yeah.
Other movies,
That's
other
true.
programs.
Yeah, but I don't like, especially like first world countries. They're not just going to be out to get, and like I understand lesser developed countries would there be
100%.
huge camps of refugee type of things that I get because they don't have the infrastructure. But major nations would have something would have happened.
Well, there's only been 5 years, and there hasn't been extra people there to go and demolish all these other houses. So the houses are still there. They may be empty, and there may be some cobwebs in there, but you're not going to be, like you said, some third world countries. There's going to be bigger issues,
of course.
But like, there's houses there. It doesn't. Yeah,
and like they're a multinational group because it's happened everywhere. But they've all like, I don't know. I don't know. It's a bit weird.
Like in Britain, all those empty flats are still there that those people could move back into.
Yes.
Now they're there.
People were living
that
somewhere.
were there. It's not like there's more people that we couldn't account for ever.
Yes.
Those people were there at one point in time.
Yeah.
They disappeared for 5 years. Now they're back again. So
Sure, there may be a slight more.
Of course,
more
because the
people,
population for 5 years would have grown.
definitely there would be, but not enough
minuscule.
to mean that there's a massive rising. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, it's
That's
a bit
I think
murky.
it's more than
That is
like
the only flimsy part.
The housing issue. I think it's
There'll be
more
more.
food
That seems to be
and
what the food,
infrastructure
yes.
and all of that.
The economy, all that stuff, I feel would
for
be
sure.
more of a problem than just the physical housing.
But I just don't think it would be.
But then there's more people that need to work, and there's more people.
Yeah, that's how you fix it.
That's how you fix it. You
Mm.
just start society back up again.
It just lags a little bit, but you'll
that's
get back
right.
to
Like,
normal.
Because, like, a big
you've got
nation,
more
we're already doing it. They're just going to
You've got
go
more
back to what it
manpower.
was.
That's right. We'll just go and open those factories that have now been at half rate. We can. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, everyone's going to have to build more houses.
That's right.
It all. It's a cycle.
Society's
that would
there.
help itself. But yeah, it's a bit murky.
Besides that, yeah,
But that's just being
blood on a shield.
yes.
You know, like,
Yeah, Blood and Shield.
Blood on a shield.
That's a very powerful picture.
yeah.
There's been some really powerful moments all throughout this, like the bank loan, the police
Yep.
bit.
And never heavy-handed.
What's his name? It was Ezekiel or
Isaiah.
There's been and that's right, never overplayed.
Yeah.
And for
Pretty
something
real.
that's so outrageous with the Winter Soldier and Falcon flying around, it's pretty damn grounded.
Yeah, very.
Yeah, out of all the different Marvel stuff that we've had.
Even the different her henchmen had two different perspectives. It's like after she blows up the place, it's like you killed all those people, and then the other guy's like, oh, if we kill
Don't take it seriously.
yeah, like
That long hair one. Oh
Australian.
man, yeah, it's so weird, right?
Is he Australian?
Yeah.
You can't tell?
No, it's so weird because I'm usually pretty good at accents, right? I'm like, I can't tell if this guy's like Cockney
Yeah.
or.
No, he's just a terrible actor.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he's striking ass.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Like, it's like the little things like that. Yeah, I was like, ugh. I don't
It's
know
like
about it.
very-
It's like Ronnie Chang in Godzilla.
Yeah, that was weird, eh?
That was
very
weird.
weird.
Random.
But
And
yeah, he's very eastern suburbs, Aussie beach dude.
Is it because it's just so normal that to us and we're like, oh.
No, because it's so
we all
out of
pick it
place
up.
Oh, yeah,
with
okay.
all the American
Yes, it
accent.
stands out so
Yeah,
Yeah, it stood out to me. I knew it was something. I'm usually pretty good. I don't know.
don't know, buddy.
But yeah, it's just weird.
Just the locality of it as well. Like Australia's like all the way here.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah, but
maybe
if
he
she,
was
but,
hitchhiking or something. I don't know, but like
but she's British.
Yeah, they're all from different countries.
yeah.
but England is a lot closer to mainland
But yeah,
Europe and Australia.
how did these? If they're refugees and don't have a home, but he could get a flight to
Yeah.
the other
He
side
had
of the
to have
world.
been already
Yeah,
there. or
Already
something,
living there.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
Paddy's accent.
expat.
Yeah.
Man, how nuts is it that the guy that died, he was like a Cat fan.
Yeah.
Which one?
The guy that
Cat
that
killed.
Yeah.
John Walker killed.
Oh yes.
He was like, yeah, big fan of Cat.
Yeah, that's right.
That's like, man,
Yeah, it's great show. Great show.
I can't wait for more. And yes, we will have more to talk about next week
Definitely.
on
sure.
the next episode because
Same
we're
about time.
done.
We're
Thanks
done.
again, guys.
Like, comment,
Bye.
subscribe.
Yeah, please comment if you got any questions. You wanna?
We may answer them on the show.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
Depends.
Tell us how you would burn Action Comics #1.